Greetings, everyone, and welcome to another exciting edition of Saturday Night InSaNiTy. There's the insanity. It's Saturday night. Good night, everybody. Let's get the boys in here before I do anything and say anything and touch anything. Hello, boys.
Hello, very muffled Sean.
Go fuck yourself, you old shit.
I'm muffled? Why am I muffled?
There you go.
You're muffled.
You yelled. It was just like,
you blew out when you yelled into the mic.
So it was like Bane.
You're using one microphone. You're using a good microphone for Saturday Night InSaNiTy. And we get the shit.
Take that thing off your... Can't understand a thing you're saying, Bane. What?
You will die. I will destroy you, Batman.
Actually, it'd be more
Sorry,
like...
what?
Bane would be like... And then Batman would be
Has anybody done Bane saying those lines and then stop? Every time there's a stop, it cuts to... every time it stops, it should cut to Stone Cold Steve Austin going, what? What?
What?
What?
I do know they did it. The old clip from "All Your Base Are Belong to Us," and they replaced it with "All Your What," and it was just Steve Austin going "What?" But
Hi, Cass.
Hello.
Cassidy McLean, you son of a bitch, you finally arrived.
I was making dinner.
Hi.
It took you a month to make dinner? You fuck.
We weren't on the air for like 2 of those weeks.
Fair.
like how you don't deny it. You're just like, well, this happened, so.
I have a good excuse. Shut up.
I am assuming Sean's AFK for the moment, or?
No, I'm right here. What are you talking about?
Sorry.
We're live right now.
Everyone else said hi. I didn't hear you say anything.
If you didn't.
Hey, Sean.
There is my presence assured now.
He's here.
Sorry, I was typing. I was just telling JL, with all due respect, that all of the technical problems he is having are solely his and his alone, and there's no need to give us a play-by-play on all of them.
Says the guy. Says the guy having all these technical difficulties with his current capture card.
Hey, I don't whinge
man.
on about it. Actually, you whinge about it more than I do.
That's right. I'm fucking tired of it, goddamn.
Your inaction affects all of us, you bastard.
Hey! I'm playing
Hold
PC
on, let
games.
me restart to make it work. Oh shit, it didn't work upon a restart. Let me restart again.
Get
a new card!
Yeah, but in that case, you guys are waiting for me and whatever I'm doing, so I have to let you know that I'm still here. I'm working on it. Hang on.
Well, we shouldn't have that problem because you should have a capture card that
someone
works.
just watching the show having technical problems on their end in the chat has no effect on the actual show, you see.
That is true.
So.
Yeah.
That is true. No, I'm not disagreeing with you. We're not disagreeing with you. We're just mocking you.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
that's right.
I
You're not wrong.
misunderstood.
We're not wrong. We're just assholes.
Well, that's something we can all agree on.
Yep.
And he probably missed all of the extreme close-ups of my dinner.
So,
Sorry, Cass.
yeah, because we were all talking, so you were like a postage stamp. Did you want to show it again? Extreme close-up of Cass's dinner. Oh, that's his armpit. That's the keyboard.
Whoa!
There we go. Look at all those Brussels sprouts.
And steak and baked potato.
I could
Steak.
smell the farts from here.
Yay.
I was pretty much in the baked potato at one point, and you were like yelling at Brandon.
Oh.
I was expecting like some kind of so you'll see it when you go back.
Well,
You
it is
were-
called Saturday Night InSaNiTy. I don't know if you were aware of that.
You were one with the baked
That's what the I
potato.
means.
Yeah.
That's why the Y is offset, because it's insane.
It's insanity.
It used to be offset even more than that.
I know.
Yes.
I missed those days when it was all the way at the end.
I could bring that back. I still have the file.
There's also...
I love that when, you know, you can just see Sean's, like, quiet troll face knowing that he did it, waiting for everybody to notice.
It's just how fun it is.
Just in the middle, I'll see him like, you, Sean!
The thing is, he used a non-true type font, so there's a gap between the R and the D in Saturday.
Yeah.
There's a gap between the T and the Y. It just doesn't smush together properly.
It's a properly...
I love that.
It's a properly scalable font, but yes, it doesn't... doesn't kern.
I would be happy if you actually just replaced it at some point.
With a different font?
It's been long enough, that's what I'm saying. Yeah,
So
just a new font.
It's time for a new font? Alright,
Yeah.
well, I'll see what
Comic
I got.
Sans. Comic Sans.
Comic Sans. That would be quite easy, actually. I could do
Oh, Lord.
good
Don't
old
actually go with
Comic
Comic
Sans.
Sans.
No, I won't.
Oh, God damn it.
That's the
Go with
easy way
something
out.
geeky.
Yeah, go with like Star Trek, since we are on a
Wingdings.
Star Banner.
Well, yeah.
Probably should do Star Trek or Star Wars.
I could do...
Dude, Star Wars.
I have
Star Wars.
I have Star Wars. Well, I don't know if I actually have a Star Wars one. I have a bunch of Star Trek fonts. I also have the Robotech font. I have.
Oh, that'd be cool too.
I have the Dark Crystal font. I've got a bunch of cool, like, geeky movie
Ooh,
ones.
Dark Crystal font. I like that one. Let's do that one.
Yeah.
Actually, I don't think that's a true type font either, but
No.
it'll probably be fine. It'll probably be fine.
Yeah.
It's not like we've cared about it that much anyway. We've only bitched at you every 3 weeks about it
That's right.
for like a year.
Yes. That font sucks. That's nice. That font sucks. That's nice.
That Y is
so
all
on,
off center.
and
That's
so
nice.
on, and so on.
Yep.
Then why is the eye so small?
I know what
to
you
point
were
out,
referencing there, Sean.
I can't show you,
You
but
do?
I have lots of extra.
I don't know what I was
herb on top
referencing.
of
What
this.
was I referencing? Was I referencing something?
I have the intense herb from the bottom of my grinder on top of my normal herb, so I should be quite insane.
Sorry, I froze for a second. Yeah, that was the I think it was the Amiga Speak program. That was their version of Say It Sam. If you typed ... it would say and so on.
Oh, right. That wasn't actually what I was referencing, but okay.
I thought you were. So.
No.
Because you'd be like, I went to the store and so on and so on and so on.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Actually, just go say something.
Or as we liked, I'm going to shovel the snow and then eat some pizza.
And so on.
And so on, and so on, and so on.
So, in case you were wondering, those of you who are here for the live show, we started with the full-length version of the theme for the Rockford Files. And there was a reason for that. Because just this week, Mill Creek continues to churn out the Blu-ray sets. They're actually bringing out the Rockford Files on Blu-ray. I'm so excited.
I was ready for you to go. They're bringing out
You're the only
Columbo.
person who cares.
So all 6 seasons. It does not include the post-series TV movies. Apparently, that wasn't a part of their deal, and they said it's not going to change anytime soon. Likely never. So if you want those, you still have to get the DVD sets for now. Yeah,
I hope they screw
We
you
already
over
got the
and
one
release them on
thing that
Blu-ray.
we actually needed. I mean, right here.
Yeah, there it
right
is.
Here.
That's the one I want. I need to get that.
There's Quantum Leap. Yeah, they've been cranking out, like, it's part of their deal with Universal. They've been putting out a lot of Universal shows on Blu-ray lately. Quantum Leap, of course. Miami Vice, Knight Rider, Airwolf. Yeah, I think that's all of them for now. But, so yeah, Rockford...
Magnum PI at some point.
Rockford Files is the next one. I would love if they did Magnum PI and Columbo. Those, then we'd have like the ultimate 70s detective collection in glorious
Hawaii
high def.
5-0 too.
Yeah, there you go.
I want
But
Hawaii 5-0 to go with my Miami Vice.
Have yours.
The thing is, like, all of those shows from like the 60s and 70s and even the early 80s were all shot, edited, and mastered on film. So it's really easy for them to do them on Blu-ray. And they have been. There's actually, in Region 2 land, there's actually a set of Buck Rogers in the 25th century in high def.
Ooh, now there's one I would love to have.
Which, by the way, is region free. So you don't have to wait for it to come out over here.
Tiki Wiki in high def.
Yeah, there you go. Tweaky.
I love weird homoerotic robots. All right.
Somebody
As
quote
do
that,
we
please.
all.
Please.
That's right. I love weird homoerotic robots. Skin slip.
Yeah. Yep, I said that shit, yo.
We need to make a movie now with a robot in it and have that as a quote on the cover.
It's gotta have a bulging cod piece, like a giant raging boner beneath its steel surface. Yeah. Like a dick off to one side, just pressed up against the skin, but underneath is metal.
Excellent.
It's just a bas relief cock.
I was attempting humor.
So, for the record, I have no pickups this week. Absolutely zilch.
I have 2.
Got nothing. So
I have a loot crate.
Yay!
I have 24.
Great.
Going back really shortly to the Buck Rogers, it reminds me of that Robot Chicken, where they did where I said that line from as I was attempting humor. Is the robot told everyone that his name was Fuck Rogers.
I see.
So, like, aliens would call and go, no, you'll never take us alive. And it would go, beep, Rogers. And he goes, wait, what? He goes, it's Buck Rogers. He's going to go pissed. And he ends up, like, killing everybody because everyone's calling him Fuck Rogers.
Awesome. That's
funny.
Great. That was most amusing. Thank you for sharing.
You're welcome. Beady.
By the way, Garbage Gamer, just nobody listen to this. This is private conversation here. I think my PayPal payment to you bounced, so I will send it again.
Okay.
My e-check bounced. And now, yeah.
Uh-oh.
Where I found out was I went to do some shopping after work one day and went to Shoppers Drug Mart and bought 3 bags of groceries. Spent like 45 minutes going around finding the best deals, the best stuff. It's like, oh, this can be great. I got so much stuff. What a great deal. Get to use some coupons. Get up to the till. Go to ring out. Insufficient funds. I'm like, oh, crap. Well, hold on. Maybe it just doesn't like the tap today. I'll try just punching it in manually. Insufficient funds. I'm like, what the fucking fuck? So I'm like, okay, hold on. I'm going to run home and check my balance. So I ran home and checked my balance. And I was like, negative $67 overdrawn. I'm like, oh, well, that would explain it. Apparently, that was thanks to the, well, a combination of things. Basically, my stupidity being part of it, of course. And also the long weekend kind of screwed up when certain things were taken out. Because it was Easter weekend. So I thought certain things had already been taken out, and I had more money than I did. So, surprise!
Gotcha.
Thanks, Jesus!
So what does my asshole bank do? They bounce the luckily the one that paying off a loan, that one went through, and it was just the payment to Eric that bounced, so that's okay because I can deal with him. He won't send people over to break my kneecaps. But so that one bounced.
I don't know about that.
Which left me. So they returned it, which momentarily left me not overdrawn and $31 up. It's like, oh, I have $31 now. Then they charged me a $48 NSF fee, which then put me $16 overdrawn. And I'm like, wow, fuck
damn
you.
It.
That NSF fee was almost the amount of the actual payment. Like, wow, fuck you.
Yeah. This is for all you young people watching, getting your bank accounts for the first time, especially here in the U.S. They ask you at any point in time if you want overdraft protection. Say no.
Yes. Oh.
Say no.
In the U.S., say no because overdrawn protection. Pretty much all it really does is allows you to charge past your balance. Yeah. Then you have 48 hours to pay that back, or they charge you an overdraft fee.
Right.
If you don't have overdraft protection, you can't charge anything.
That's right. I turned that shit off. I don't want your protection. My protection is not having it.
I unfortunately do have overdraft protection, so I really have to watch that.
You can go and tell them to turn it off, and they have to listen to you. And if they say otherwise,
see, I used to have that.
I think I'm lazy.
I used to have that when I was young and stupid and irresponsible, instead of being old and stupid and irresponsible. And
Right?
Yeah, the result was I was constantly overdrawn the exact amount that I could be overdrawn. Like I was never in positive numbers.
Yeah.
It just becomes...
What?
Becomes credit, I think is what he's about to say.
Yes. Uh-huh. He's going to be cutting his steak forever, apparently.
He's going to be making a kissy face to his steak forever.
He's about to make out with a steak, man.
Some great Wi-Fi he got there. I'm so glad he got that sorted out. Oh, there he is. Okay, welcome back. Yeah.
I don't know why it's being so shitty. Actually, I think it's this computer more than the Wi-Fi. My computer's been really slow lately.
Really?
Possible.
Is this the desktop? Is this
yeah,
the
I think it
desktop?
needs a new computer. Yeah.
The computer needs a new computer?
New concave.
Oh,
yeah.
Okay. But wasn't that effectively just done like a month ago?
No. I've been using this computer for a while now, actually. I've been using it for like over a year.
Oh. I thought you hadn't been. And that was like the joke for a long
For
time.
a little bit when I first moved in, but
Oh, okay.
I used it all the time I was in Toronto.
I see.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, there you go then.
Yeah.
Yeah, new compare is always good, especially with all the porn sites that I know you go to.
Ad block,
Yeah.
script block.
Full of adware and malware and spyware and pornware.
Script block, double ad block. It's like putting two rubbers on and you're fucking a whore. Wait, no one else does that shit.
It's called doubling up.
It's called putting two jimmies on, bro. Come on.
You double up? Because who needs feeling when you're fucking? You get to live and just kind of pretend you're having sex.
Okay, I just figured out why I had a bunch of extra programs running. That's why my wife left.
Oh, well.
There you go.
Shut that shit down.
Well, one of the things is the Citrix web server thing we use for work. It's so I can remote into my desktop in my office.
Yeah, shut
And
that
it
down.
just uses it uses a shit ton of resources, and it auto loads when it. I think what happened was there was a Windows update earlier, so I think this actually rebooted.
Oh, so all the auto loading stuff. Yeah,
Yeah,
see,
no.
before I start InSaNiTy, I shut down any and all background stuff, even if it's not particularly resource heavy. I just don't want anything in the background running that shouldn't be. And why have our stars stopped moving?
That keeps happening.
I know. I don't know why. It's on loop.
That's one of the things I noticed when I switched to the new DDR4 RAM is I can keep a lot more background shit running.
Yeah.
Actually, on the thing with the stars, because I remember they stopped one time a while ago, and I made that budget cuts comment that sent Brandon into bits of hysteria.
It's funny, that's why.
No, but I noticed, like, I went back and watched that episode, and the stars stopped way early on, and we just didn't notice until close to the end. But it was almost at an exact minute mark too. I think it's at like minute 33 they stopped.
Oh, so basically it just never looped. That's what it was.
I think that's probably what it was.
Because the actual video file is a minute long. So.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Funny thing is, it was looping before, like when it was just the title screen. I don't know.
They looped for a while and then they just stopped.
Stupid.
It was weird. Like we're all just talking and it's like, and they just stay there for like the rest of the hour program.
Oh well, whatever. You know, if that's going to be the case, maybe I'll just put something else in the background. Fuck it.
Yeah, like fire. We could be in hell.
Fuck it.
Fuck it. We'll do it live.
I'll see what I've
You
got.
should change it up every week. You should find some cool background to put up there every week.
Well, the thing is, there's not much. You can't see much of it. That's the thing.
Fuck the stupid joke.
Yeah, like a cool pattern. You know what I mean? That's what I'm saying. Like a cool wallpaper pattern. Just throw it up there. Change it up every now and then.
I took a picture of my pizza the other day. Maybe I'll put that up.
You should get just a whole bunch of high-res photos from the Hubble telescope and just swap those out.
Oh, that'd be cool, yeah.
There you go.
And every week you just have a different random nebula or whatever.
All right, cool. I'm gonna go grab some Hubble pictures right now.
Doing it live. Fuck it.
Speaking of all the,
I know everyone made
fuck it, doing it live.
Out.
I would just like to say, eat a dick, Bill O'Reilly.
What? Oh, yeah.
Fuck you and your eyebrows.
Yeah.
Yes.
That was the joke I was trying to make. I was trying to say, Well, we know somebody who won't be doing it live anymore.
For people in other countries and out of the loop, Fox News has dropped the complete utter douche nozzle that is Bill O'Reilly.
Yep.
And replaced him with an even worse one.
Tucker Carlson.
Yeah.
Fucking
yeah.
fuck.
What did I compare it to?
At least he wears bow ties.
Who gives a fuck? He gives bow ties a bad name.
Yeah. Shame on
it's like
him
replacing a steaming pile of diarrhea puddle shit versus another diarrhea puddle shit that's slightly solidified.
Mm-hmm.
That's what we've replaced it with. So, yes, you like that?
Fucking all that.
I just like when Jon Stewart was on. I just like when Jon Stewart was on CNN when Larry King was retired, and he's like, "Oh, by the way, I think it's a great move by the network replacing it with a British guy nobody's heard of." Because that's just what you want on a network with sinking ratings for people to tune in and go, "Who's that?"
Mm-hmm. Sorry, I'm looking at space pictures.
You might as well just put the fucking crickets in there.
In the chat, somebody goes, Stewie one goes, Cucker Clarlson.
Tucker Clarlson.
Cucker. Perfect. Oh yeah, like earlier this week, it was announced that there's a Kickstarter to have Bill Mantlo and Jackson Juice, whatever. Their epic comics series, Swords of the Swashbucklers, looking to crowdfund having it reprinted in a volume. And I was all excited, so I typed in Swords of the Swashbucklers. I was like, wow, best typo
the B
ever.
is so close to the C, you know? It's only one letter away.
It was so hilariously dumb that we themed our private chat as that for about a week.
Yeah.
Yeah, I backed that, and for those who don't know,
you and me were in a hangout, and I was like 3, 2, 1, and the chat changed.
Yeah.
Within a few seconds of when you actually changed it.
Oh my god. All right, so there's a Kickstarter for that, and you guys should go back it because that's to help pay for Bill Mantlo's medical expenses.
Yes.
Because he's been in care since 1992 when he was struck rollerblading in New York City. He is very limited function. He's based in a full-time care facility. Yeah. So this is a Kickstarter. Even if you want to just kick him a buck.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Do something.
Don't actually kick
Bill
him
Mantlo pudding for a day. God damn it.
Yeah, exactly.
Where's your dollar?
I mean, to be fair, Bill Mantlo wrote just about everything that I collected back in the day. I mean, he wrote so much stuff.
Amazing stuff.
Back in the 70s,
some great
80s.
Hulk stuff, too.
He did some great Hulk stuff. He did ROM, Space Knight. He did the Micronauts, which were two of the greatest sci-fi toy-based comics of the 70s and 80s. And he did the not-so-good Howard the Duck black and white magazine, I will admit. Not everything he did was pure gold, but...
Probably didn't want to do that to begin with.
Yeah, I think it was... Well, Steve Gerber doesn't want to do it. You want to do it? You do everything else. It's like, sure, why not? I don't need sleep. You realize I'm more of a space opera guy and not a comedy guy, but whatever, we'll pay you. Okay, money's good. I like money.
Money.
They don't pay well, so you'll do it.
Money.
Yep. All right, there we go. I got a space
I feel bad
picture.
for the guys who actually do, like, write and all the draw and all that stuff, you know what I mean? Because
I
understand how long it takes to do one of those jobs, let alone two.
Yeah, exactly. There's
in 2 weeks, you have to do 80 hours worth of artwork.
We have been overtaken by a nebula.
That looks nice. Wow.
It does, actually. I was trying to find one that would kind of complement where the titles are, and that one actually looks pretty good. So there you go.
Complements where all the titles are.
Space.
I'm dropping the link here in the Twitch for people.
Yay!
It's actually putting down space framing.
There's the link.
Yeah, I have a couple of random issues of the Swords of the Swashbucklers started as a graphic novel, and then they did a regular series through Epic Comics.
Also, in I think Marvel Premiere for a volume.
Maybe. I'm pretty sure it was strictly Epic though. Like it just had went straight to Epic. But so I think it's 12 issues under Epic, and then the graphic novel. So they're looking to do basically a volume.
Yeah, no, I'm wrong.
has everything. But really good. Basically, sci-fi pirate story. You know, it's pirates in space. Space pirates, if you will.
Space pirates.
But lots of fun. I remember it was very well liked at the time.
At the graphic novel.
Yeah, I've just got a couple random issues of the comic. But it's one that I've always wanted to check out more of. So hopefully now I can. Because I will definitely buy that when it comes out.
I think it's only available through Kickstarter. So.
All right, then I will back it and get it somehow.
Yeah, it funds in like 3 weeks, so
okay.
Back it now and just make sure you have money in hand.
I will have time. I think, yeah, if you send like $20 or $30 or something, and you get
40 US.
Is it 40 for the hardcover?
Yes.
Okay, so I'll probably do that then, because that's basically what it would cost anyway to buy it. So why not get some bonus goodies? But
I believe the soft cover is going to be widely available. The hardcover is only the Kickstarter.
Gotcha. The hardcover looks nicer. It's going to have the black border instead of the white border. I like the black border better. Looks snazzier.
Also, you get the $40 one. You get like right now we get temporary tattoos, and there's another flex goal coming up that we're about to hit. So like we're gonna get some bonuses for free just for backing at whatever level we back at.
Awesome.
So.
Speaking of comic-related stuff, I think this was just announced today. We knew about the Deadpool sequel, of course. We knew about the New Mutants coming. The next actual, like, main X-Men movie has been announced. Doesn't look like it's going to be a reboot after all, much to Stow's relief, I'm sure. But they're actually going to do the Dark Phoenix saga. So, yeah, that's what the next one's going to be. So... it does amuse me that no, that needs to be done properly. Like,
and I don't think it's gonna be done properly.
Well, that's the thing. Like I was gonna say, it's like it's taken how many movies to repair the damage that Tom Rothman and Brett Ratner did to the X universe.
Tom Rothman and
3.
Brett Ratner.
Yeah, it took 3, so it can finally get back on target.
The past,
I love how much Sean hates that movie. It's
like great. The past 3-4 movies have literally been cleaning up the mess that movie made. Like fucking hell. So this was like the last thing that needs to be done. Okay, we need to unfuck up the Phoenix story. So let's do that next.
What are you talking about? They already did that. They already did that in the 3rd movie. What I love is that each movie actually has like 1 or 2 references to the 3rd movie.
Yes.
Which is like
this is the fucked up thing we're fixing this time.
Finally going back, because that was the original plan for number 3 was Dark Phoenix. Yeah. So finally, 3 movies later, they're finally back on track.
Yeah. It's like, oh yeah, let's do what we should have done.
Finally, on the 7th movie, we're back where we should have been.
See,
what I'm saying though is like. They reference it in a way where they're like, remember when that happened? So they're trying to make it, they're shoehorning it in there like, no, this is still a part of the continuity.
Yeah. But not really.
But why?
It got overwritten in Days of Future Past, this thing.
Well, the thing is, that's a very comic booky thing to do. We call it a retcon.
Yep, we call it a retcon all the time. Yeah.
Yeah.
Also, people use time travel to unfuck things all the time.
Yes.
In comics, all the time.
Like, wow, we really fucked that up. Let's go back in time and make it never happen.
Onslaught? Oh shit! We need to hold on. Back up. We need to redo that. Hold on. That's gone. All right. Cool.
Yeah.
God.
Oh well, no. Jean Grey didn't actually die. She was
no. That was a clone of. Sorry, that was a psychic projection. Her body's actually in a healing cocoon, the bottom of the ocean from the shuttle that crashed the first time she died.
That's
when
right.
She used her Phoenix Force to save everyone else from cosmic rays.
There you go.
Thank you, Nerd King me.
Yeah.
All right.
That was much more detailed than I was going to go into, but
it's
yes,
what he said. I did it in one breath.
So yeah.
Just read all that. That's the only reason.
But why didn't we see that? Because it all happened off panel. They were saving it as a surprise all this time. For the past 15 years, they've been sitting on that little bombshell. Yeah, no.
Well, the thing about her being in the ocean, that was only like a year. That was only like a 6-month wait or 3-month wait because that was always the intended goal for that. She was never actually supposed to die that first time, to be fair.
Really?
So.
Okay.
Eventually, she runs.
The other times that they brought her back, anyway.
Eventually, she runs into Megatron, and then this whole X-Men Transformers thing begins, and yeah.
Because what happened was, they originally weren't going to have her die, but Jim Shooter, who was editor-in-chief at the time, said, there's no way we can allow the hero who had killed billions of people on a planet in another galaxy not suffer repercussions. She has to die for her action.
Thanks for the follow, Twitchy Pop-Up. Pop-Pop.
So that was that was the actual reason, was because Jim Shooter wouldn't allow a hero to commit murder, genocide, basically, and not have.
Oh, I see. Got you.
You can read all this on Jim Shooter's blog, so I'm not like talking out my ass here.
Jim Shooter's blog, by the way, is fucking great reading. If you've never seen it before, just so entertaining and interesting and very frank and honest, like a real candid look behind the scenes at the 80s comic book industry. It's just awesome reading.
There's a real brief entry where he talks about the time that DC Comics, or Warner Brothers, called up Marvel Comics and said, do you want to buy DC Comics? It's not working for us.
Oh, that's right, yeah.
Are you fucking kidding me? And it's like a 300-word post, and that's it.
Yeah.
Like, more details!
Can we get that full story, please? And why you said no?
Alright, you know the Mandela effect? Can that happen, please?
Yeah.
Can that be the thing where the patch happens?
Yeah, there's
a universe in that world where Spider-Man is part of the Avenger, or part of the Justice League. That needs to happen.
There's a universe out there where that did happen. And it's been an amalgamated universe ever since.
I just wish. Oh, I wish. Imagine all the characters that could have had the Venom suit on at this point.
Wow.
I mean, everyone else, it's like a fucking venereal disease. Everyone's getting over there. Venom got passed around there for a few years, like every other day. Like Flash Thompson was Venom for a while.
I remember Flash Thompson was, yeah.
The fucking Scorpion was Flash Thompson, or was Venom for a while. Matt Gargan, that's his name.
Yeah.
And then I think it's back to Flash Thompson, and now he's a Space Knight in Venom suit.
Yeah.
That's Venom Space Knight.
Venom Space Knight, yeah.
They reclaimed the Space Knight part of the ROM.
Space Chlamydia.
I'm not sure what the specifics are there, because the IDW ROM comic makes reference to the Space Knights as well. So it's
a shared thing, I think.
It must be a shared thing, yeah. There was some. See,
Space Knights is generic enough.
I'm wondering what's going to happen with some of the Epic collections. There, because ROM would occasionally guest star in other Marvel books.
Almost all of them are just censored out. You don't get them. You don't missing the pages.
Yeah. Well, I don't know, but I mean, we haven't. I don't think we've actually had any Epic collections that would have had those appearances yet.
To be fair, IDW and Marvel have a thing, like a working relationship. We're getting towards Swashbuckler.
Yeah.
My pickup today is an IDW release Marvel product, so I don't see why that couldn't come to an agreement.
Yeah. Well, and also IDW. I think the start of that was when they did the Transformers Classics, where they actually got permission to include the ones with Circuit Breaker and Spider-Man and the other, brief appearances of Marvel characters. So the current edition of Transformers Classics has all of those fully intact. Like nothing censored out.
Yeah, I have something else. I think. Oh yeah, I have a Hulk volume in which it's the Globetrotting. The one where it's like basically a road story, but it's the microcosm, the inspiration for Planet Hulk.
Yeah.
And it's and there's like 6 pages in the middle of like an issue that are just gone because ROM.
Oh really?
Was there? Oh yeah,
did
gone.
Did they just have like a summary or something, or did they just cut it out entirely?
It's just cut out, and there's a page at the very beginning of the intro that tells you why it's gone.
Oh well, that sucks.
Yeah, it's just because they couldn't afford. Because I guess they didn't have the rights at that time.
Because actually, X-Men as well would be another one. Because Forge, when he used a neutralizer, which he fashioned after ROM's neutralizer, on Storm, and that was how Storm lost her powers. It neutralized her powers. So that's pretty significant. Also, the Dire Wraiths, I remember, appeared in a number of X-Men issues.
Dire Wraiths are part of Marvel's stuff, though.
Yeah,
so
are they?
They own that.
So I'm going to assume that because IDW is now doing new ROM comics, that they'll be able to come to some arrangement for that material.
But Mattel does own the rights to ROM still.
Well, it's Hasbro now.
Hasbro, sorry.
Yeah. I think it was Tomy. Yeah, it was Tomy originally.
They're on the wrong side of the legal fence then, because Disney and Hasbro don't like each other. So
great.
But I mean, that doesn't mean they can't license things out because it's subsidiaries. It's not always necessarily animosity. Just, I don't know.
Well, because I mean, Hasbro's obviously got a huge deal with IDW right now. They're basically creating the comic book.
Yeah, I know.
Hasbro universe, which is
the Revolution universe. Yeah.
Revolution. There's another Revolution series going on right now, by the way, called Revolutionaries, which is another big crossover thing. I think it's just a standalone thing though that doesn't have like crossover issues.
I'll be getting the hardcover for that too.
Yeah, but yeah. So because I remember in particular, I mean, there was the thing with Storm and the Neutralizer, and there was also a pretty significant issue of the Hulk. I think it was number 296 or 196, somewhere in there. It was one of them that ended in 96, but where Rom guest starred in it, and Banner wanted to know if the Neutralizer could be used to neutralize the Hulk, basically to cure him, and that's pretty significant. I'd like that story to be in there.
That's cut out. That's what's cut out of my volume.
Oh, the one. Well, yeah, but how long ago was yours published? I mean, I'm sure, like...
Oh, it was like a 10 years ago it was published.
Oh, yeah, so long before they had anything sorted out.
Now, when they do the Epic Collection, I'll probably ditch that hardcover and finally get those in Epic Collection. They probably will have most of that stuff back.
I hope so, yeah. So, good. Well, I look forward to it, because the Epic Collections are fucking awesome. By the way, for anyone wondering, I am actually working on the Incredible Hulk Epic Collection sort of overview. It's not just talking about the Epic Collection, because there's really not much to say there. Yes, it has these issues in it, and they're very nice. So basically, I'm going to be talking about the stories and sort of their historical significance and the, significant firsts and things like that. So it's going to be a two-parter, because as I discovered when I tried to do it the first time, I have a lot to say. So we're going to split it into
so you decided to do your previous video and
No.
Oh, you re-recorded the whole thing?
I'm re-recording the whole damn thing. Yeah.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Okay.
This motherfucker right here.
It's going to be more coherent.
Spent an hour.
Yeah.
An hour talking about Incredible Hulk.
Yeah.
And now he's going to reshoot the whole thing.
And I'm going to spend another hour talking about it again.
Probably more.
But it's definitely more, because I'm not going to forget the things that I forgot the first time.
So you're talking about like an hour each part.
Yes. But no, what it was, I was hunting down scans to use, like, to show some of the pages that I'm talking about, rather than just holding the book up.
You should talk to me, brother.
And, I got most of them. There's like a few really good sites for reading comics online, but the one I'm having trouble with actually is the first 6 issues, because the only scans I could find of issues 2 through 6 are of the original issues, not the remastered Marvel Masterworks / Epic Collection versions. So.
Oh right, yeah, that's gonna be a problem.
Having trouble with those. Might just have to go with the original pages and just say this is all I could find, but you'll get the general idea.
Keep in mind.
Sorry, go ahead.
If you pre-produce whole pages, you're gonna get flagged. You might want to take time to censor the dialogue out. You won't get flagged then.
Oh, I'm not worried about it.
That's fine. Your choice. I'm just letting you know. If you get flagged, just go through and censor the dialogue, and you should be good to go. Most of the comic YouTubes just censor out the word balloons.
Weird.
With white, just they quick blurb it out.
That would make any difference, really.
Because you're not giving away the whole page. You're just giving away the art. I don't know why they do it. I'm just saying they get flagged otherwise. It's just
weird. I don't know. Whatever, it gets flagged. If it gets flagged, it gets flagged. I'm not going to worry about it, because I want to talk about what I want to talk about, and I want to show what I'm talking about.
Go ahead.
I was going to say, one thing I have decided to do, though, is I'm going to do a few comparisons between the covers and just sort of the original coloring versus the remastered coloring and how they compare, because there are some differences. And sometimes not always differences for the better, in my opinion. So, I've got a few things to say about that. So look forward to that. That'll be starting probably this upcoming Wednesday. So part 1 will be up this Wednesday. I've also got a comic book update, which is going to go up the same day. And then I've got a Blu-ray and other random things update, which I definitely recommend checking out. It was a lot of fun to put together, and there's a lot of fun little random bits in there. They're fun. And a rant. There's a rant right in the middle of it. Just came out of nowhere.
I started doing a vlog series this week.
That'll be on Thursday. Yeah, I heard about that. That's awesome. Ryan Chataway finished his daily vlogs for now. He's putting them on indefinite hiatus. And coincidentally, at the same time, Skin Slip started a vlog.
The next day, I just randomly decided, hey, I was like, hey, for like the last couple weeks, I'm like, you know, maybe I'll do like a little daily vlog. Even if I don't make it daily and I miss some days, who gives a shit? I'm going to do them for me, right? And I was like, okay, I've been thinking about that for a couple weeks, and then I'm like, I'm going to start it on this day. And then 3 days later, that's when Ryan says, I'm done on this day. I'm like, oh, shit, really? Pure coincidence, I literally started the day after he stopped.
I don't believe you.
I don't give a shit. That's Sandra, I don't give a fuck. Total coincidence. Okay. Been thinking about doing a vlog series for a while.
Oh. So, pickups?
Yeah, I got 2.
I got 1 and another one of sorts.
Yep, I got a...
Is there a trash bin?
Yeah, there's not a trash bin for that.
I know Sean doesn't have anything, but he still has to lead the whole thing off, right? It's your show, Sean. Ow! Oh, God! Oh! Friggin' windows in Canada, man.
Oh shit, sorry. I forgot my mic was on.
You just hear, beer, beer. It's like,
goddamn. What is with the Canadian doors and windows make them shriek like fucking dying geese?
I don't know.
You're just choking a chicken in the background. Like, shut the fuck up! You're like, what the fuck? Ah, Jesus.
Well, while Sean is busy, let's talk about how Star Wars The Force Awakens was unseated as the #1 earning film of ever.
Of ever?
By Fast and Furious?
Yeah.
Really?
Well, no. I mean, in terms of like how much money it earned in its first weekend.
Oh, okay. So it's not like $1 billion already. Like, holy fuck.
No, but it made more money in its first weekend than Star Wars.
Oh, but guys, Hollywood's losing so much money over piracy right now.
Yeah.
Oh my god, record.
They only made like $550 million in the first weekend.
Just think how much money they could have made if everyone bought a movie instead of 8.
They could have made $560 million.
Oh shit!
What did?
Fast 8.
Fate of the Furious.
Fate of the Furious, yeah.
Oh, that's out now?
Yeah, it made
I didn't notice.
Star Wars as the biggest opening weekend ever. You didn't listen, so why ask questions?
Damn it.
Yay!
It's open.
Hey, Sean. Hey, Sean.
Just a second.
Hey, Sean.
I hope you stub your toe. I hope you stub your toe. I'm gonna laugh really hard. I'm currently jinxing right now.
How the hell do you rip this thing open?
With your teeth! Bite it! Like your ancestors!
Oops, I drooled.
Sorry, I know those feels, that's all. Stop drooling. That's the thing they never tell you. If you lose your front teeth, you drool a lot more. Uncontrollably.
Oh.
Heads up, don't lose your front teeth.
So, I guess another thing we could talk about is that, I don't know if we mentioned it last week or the week before, but,
there we go.
yeah, he got it. The
least manly man ever.
Oh, shut up.
Usagi Yojimbo.
Big
Stan Sakai
Oh yeah?
is going to be doing another crossover with the Ninja Turtles
Yeah, it's so fucking cool.
in July.
Why does Canada get all the
July,
cool fucking
That's-
flavors? Fuck.
Yeah, what the fuck?
Fuck you, Canada.
Avocado oil, apparently.
Yeah, you guys get
Hawaiian
jacked up
barbecue.
prices on media, but you also get
Avocado
delicious.
oil?
Like, look,
What
look,
Yeah.
the fuck?
look. I don't feel too bad about you guys having jacked up media prices. You get the best fucking snack flavors ever, so shut the fuck up, you whiners.
Let me just put it this way. Today in the store, I found some Lay's kettle chips, and they were like Mediterranean seasoning with olive oil, and I was like, holy crap, that looks awesome. That looks like the fanciest chip I've ever seen. That chip was just unseated by what Cass showed me.
Like, dude, I was so happy.
The impression I get is that if you combine Canadian snacks with American media, it'd be like the most awesome party ever.
I know, right? Like, I was super happy to find these jalapeno kettle chips. Like, whoa, we have Lay's jalapeno? That's crazy.
Oh, yeah, I got these right here.
But this son of a bitch, hey, nice. But this son of a bitch just raises up like a delicious looking chips like it's just nothing. What the fuck?
Well,
by the way,
actually are really good.
I had all dressed chips from Canada. They taste better than anything here in America. I've had the Ruffles and the Lays, and I'll tell you right now, that fucking chip so deliciously salty and sweet and tastes like ketchup. It was so amazing. I couldn't stop fucking eating them. I had to literally stop myself and put the bag away out of sight.
The same thing, yeah.
Those Canadian ketchup chips are, and all dressed chips are just so fucking good. Oh.
Hey, Sean.
Huh?
Pickups?
Sorry, got a little distracted. Somebody was messaging me again who shouldn't even fucking be here. So,
you got that look on your face, we figured.
Yeah.
It's the, again, for fuck's sake, look.
Yeah.
Oh, pickups?
Pickups.
Oh, JL, I've had Glutino crackers. They're good. You know what's actually really good? It's like Glutino's toaster pastries. Poster pastries? Poster pastries.
Poster pastries.
Yes.
Yeah. Have them with
Poster pastries cram. Hold on a second.
poster pastries with some Christy Pepsel. There you go.
So,
what was the other one? So we okay.
Oh yeah, Christy Pepsel. I remember that.
Yeah. Okay. So we have Christy Pepsel. What was the other thing you said, Stout? That you fucked up. Yeah.
Yeah, it was something about someone's name fucked up.
There was Josen.
Josen? No, it was something else though. It was something else the guys fucked up. Sean!
What?
What was the name Justin fucked up 2 weeks ago or 1 week ago?
Christy Pepsel?
No, the other one. The other one, the actor's name.
That one.
The guy who stars on Logan.
Huge Action.
Huge Action.
Yeah.
Huge Action.
Huge Action.
I can't wait for the new Huge Action movie.
Every time you get Hugh Jackman, you got your Huge Action.
Well, it's like there's a road in Kamloops, BC, a residential road called Hugh Allen Drive. And the first time I saw the sign, I thought it said Huge Asian Drive.
You're away from that, right?
Huge Asian.
You're in your brain, Cass. There's no one like you.
Well, there was also when we were looking at the stuff about that airplane, and I thought it was Asian Airlines.
I actually
you missed the A on the end. Like it's not just Asian Airlines.
I'd like to point out that Kamloops is also the weirdest name for a city ever, and I did a double take when my girlfriend sent me her route, and I was like, "What the fuck's Kamloops?"
Yeah, that's.
Is she from up there?
Fairly
yeah,
close.
She's
really
from Yeg.
Wow, that's like getting
from
close
where,
to my neck of the woods. What? Where?
She's over from Edson, over in that end of
Edson.
I don't know.
Okay.
I feel like SANiTy is a pretty weird name too.
SANiTy.
SANiTy. SANiTy.
Yes.
It's like somebody's trying to say sandwich.
Well, what about Nanaimo? That's
Maybe a sandwich.
Nanaimo.
Oh my god. Okay.
Give me a sandwich.
I had a drunk.
Understand.
I had a customer the other day who called from Victoria, and it seems like every third call or thereabouts, you know, because part of what we say when we answer the phone in tech support is where our call center is. So I was like, you know, thanks for calling. This is, you know, the Nanaimo tech support. And people, if they're not from Nanaimo, they're always like, Nanaimo? Well, how do I get Nanaimo? I'm in Calgary. Can you even help me? It's like, holy shit, can we just stop? Like, do you not understand that we all have access to the same systems? If people in fucking India can help you, then yeah, someone in Nanaimo can also help you. So, anyways, this guy calls in. We've got this new thing called Blue Sky TV, which I know you guys have had down in the States for a while. It's a Comcast system that has voice control. So we really liked how that looked, so we basically made a deal with them and got it here.
It's in the remote control, right?
Yes. Yeah,
take me to channel 12.
Yeah, exactly.
Channel 12.
Yes.
So it looks like I'll be joining the Canadians soon.
And it understands Scottish. Awesome. You're gonna be a Canadian? Are you coming up here?
Yeah, probably.
Fucking A.
If they'll let me go, I'm disabled, so it's a lot harder.
That's okay. You gotta show
like a lot fucking harder.
That's true.
But I could just go off. Sugar mama, fuck. Anyway, fuck you, asshole. She's in the chat, by the way. She can hear you, you son of a bitch.
Hi.
She's bashed in your head. Just that's her username.
I meant that in the nicest. She's bashed in your head. That's a very feminine name. I love it.
Yeah.
Zach. So anyway, back to my story. So this guy calls in. He's from Victoria, and he's clear. It's getting to the. This is when the drunks start calling in hours. So he sounded like an old guy, barely coherent to begin with, and I'm pretty sure he was drunk on top of it. So he calls in, and I say, "Yeah, hi, this is Sean from the Nanaimo, blah blah blah." And he's like, "Nanaimo, I'm in Victoria." I'm like, "Yeah, okay."
Wow, you blow out when you do that, by the way. I can't even understand you.
And just like, okay.
Less belligerent, please.
I can still, it's okay, I can still help you. And I said, so how can I help you? And he said, what are Nanaimo bars made of? And the first thing, I didn't actually understand what he asked me. Like, pardon? He said, what are Nanaimo bars made of? And like, I don't know. Chocolate and some stuff. So how can I help you? Blue Sky! Like, oh, you want to talk to Blue Sky? Okay, let me transfer it over to the sales team.
Blue Sky?
Because it's a whole other team. I'm like, oh, thank God, I don't have to deal with the drunk guy. Who's apparently trying to make some joke. He's trying to make some joke about Nanaimo bars, and it's just falling completely flat, and I don't want to deal with it, so... Bye-bye!
A rivalry between Nanaimo bars and Victoria's Secret? What?
Stout, I'm sure you were thinking the same thing when he said blue skies.
Oh, yeah. Manic Prime said I should claim refugee status. Well, I mean, with Betsy DeVos taking away all my protections as a person with a large amount of student loan debt, I'm basically under attack by credit companies now. Literally, that shit went into effect, and, like, I'm getting, like, 5 calls a day suddenly.
What? Seriously?
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, hold on.
Fucking vultures, man.
Wait. No, you guys don't understand. Hold on. I've got right here. Here's my bill for how much I owe. That's the other
awesome.
Oh, boy.
Any oil barons out there want to throw skin slip $300,000? Just, you know,
hold on.
Of your heart.
Thanks for ruining it, but here's here's the actual total. It's $793 in interest, or a payment a month. It's $147 in interest. It's $348,842.77.
Wow, I didn't actually think it was that high.
That's fucking
unintentional
ridiculous.
Split. 10 years of schooling, bitch.
A fucking house.
Yeah,
in your area,
I buy 3 houses.
Mansion.
Yeah. I can buy 3 houses next to each other and have no fucking neighbors and walk around my property naked. Are you kidding me?
The interest alone, you could rent a really nice apartment for that amount.
In interest alone, I can live in a dingy apartment in Los Angeles. I mean, Jesus.
There you go. Like,
let me put it this way. I have told Skin Slip here that if I ever won the lottery, I would help him get out of debt. He said,
yeah.
no, you won't. No, you would never pay them a dime.
Oh. Okay.
No,
Oh, okay.
I will leave the country, and he will give me the money in another country, and I will spend it willy-nilly. Country. Fuck you. That's why. Go fuck yourself.
Yeah, see, now,
predatory lenders can go fuck themselves.
Now, this is the thing. Strumdog says time to declare if he's talking bankruptcy. That's the one thing you can't declare bankruptcy on. Yep. You're actually, you can't on student loans.
And Betsy DeVos made that even harder, too.
Yeah.
I can't own property.
Canada, you can after you've been out of school for 10 years. But yeah, I don't know what the situation is in the U.S., but I know Canada.
I'm a fully
Canada,
disabled,
you can, but you've got to wait a while. Like
I'm a fully disabled person, and they won't. That's how much I have left of my student loans I owe.
Yeah.
There's $200,000 they dispelled.
Wow.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
And then the interest put it all right back again.
Yeah. Like, how the fuck do they think you're actually going to be able to pay that off if you're disabled?
It doesn't matter to them.
You don't even make enough money per month from your disability to be able to pay the monthly.
No,
charge.
I would actually be.
Really
I would. They would
think that far into it.
I would still owe $68 essentially every month if I paid him. I paid him every dime of my disability.
Ridiculous.
I can't ever pay it off. It's indentured servitude.
Yep.
So yeah, there you go.
Belch, I love that ending. Fuck you guys. Seriously, people like that are.
I'm not free from the debt to go to Canada. The debt's gonna follow me. So if I get property in Canada, like I'm subject to it still. So I mean,
there
like
are people out there who'll be like,
I will never be able to own property.
Then like, fuck you. That's my answer to that.
So basically,
do you understand what student loans are like? Do you?
I'm basically I'm at the mercy of anybody I live with because I cannot own property.
See, I was fortunate in that Daddy paid for my schooling, and I only went for a year, so it wasn't even that much to begin with. So,
I went to 3 years of ITT Tech, which had predatory lending. I went to 4 years of Brooks Institute of Photography through predatory lending, and did 3 or 4 years of community colleges. I was working towards going to an actual real college because none of those credits I did for those 7 years counted for a goddamn thing in real college. So I did 7 years of schooling, and then I still had to start all over from scratch. Then the Doors happened, and I was like,
The Doors? I love the Doors.
The Divorce happened.
Great band. Oh, sorry, never mind.
Yeah, but then everything changed, and well, now I'm here in a way cooler place. So.
The Divorce was not a very good band. I didn't like any of their music.
Strumdog, it can be forgiven in some cases, but he has tried literally fucking everything.
Oh,
he got
here's the problem.
declared disabled. Like, there's nothing.
That's great. All of my stuff all the stuff that's signed just by me is in fact perfectly dispelled. The problem is it was co-signed by my mother when I was very young. We were preyed upon as poor people, and we are suffering for their whole lives because of it. Yeah. Because predatory lending is a real thing that happened, and it's funny. It's happened at the same time as the housing bubble was bursting. But when the student loan bubble burst, we didn't get any reprieve. So.
And in fact, they're just giving you even bigger fuck you with Betsy DeVos.
Oh yeah, Betsy DeVos is basically just bending me over and sticking her fist in my ass. And not even using lube, the dumb bitch. Like, you're tearing my asshole, lady. Stop it.
Well, the good news is that there's no way that he's going to be in that position for very long, or that Donald Trump is going to be in his position for very long. So it's like...
Well, here's the reality. Here's the stark fucking reality. We are very quickly coming to a majority of people in power who are our age, and they have the same problems we have, and guess what? Won't be my problem in the future. Predatory lending practices. Trust me, eventually, 8 or 9 years of this, of holding out, it's going to get fucking gone. They're going to just reset it. That's bullshit.
I bet you that's why they're coming after you so hard, because they know. Because they're like, we don't have much time to do this. We got to do this now.
And they can just suck my fat nuts. They preyed upon me, and I refused to give them money for it.
Yeah.
They preyed upon me because they told me when I signed up, all these credits are transferable to the Cal State program, in which fact they were not.
It's funny.
I was lied to. I was lied to with hiring practices. They say, 75% of the people who go into our program get jobs in the field. You know what jobs in the field counted for? Video rental stores and theaters. That was film school applicable. Are you fucking kidding me? So yeah, I was lied to from the beginning to the end. So yeah,
awesome.
It's not the skin slip weepy hug me hour, but I'm just saying, you know, like,
I don't know. Seems to be shaping up that way.
I'm financially destitute. I'm financially destitute for the rest of my life because of poor decisions I made in my youth. So,
yeah.
Make of that what you will. See how fair that is.
I think everybody gets some degree of that. Just obviously some more so than others.
That's just it. Like, everybody makes poor decisions that affect them later on in life, but not for the rest of their fucking lives.
Yeah, exactly.
That's what's not fair about this.
Yeah.
It's like
most, like I know in Canada, most debts are forgiven after a certain number of years. I don't know what the deal is with student loans. Is it 10? I know
10. Yeah.
I know, like as far as your credit rating goes, if you've had a bad
I could have called bankruptcy years ago if it was just normal credit.
If you've had a bad debt that you've paid off, it takes 6 years for that to be stricken from your credit rating. So, and then as far as just leaving a debt to expire, I think I don't know what the time frame is on that, but it's like basically you have to have the time frame of it expiring and then another 6 years for it to no longer affect your credit rating. So it takes a long time.
Yep.
Pickups.
We have similar things here. It's just they're not applicable to my student loans. Only way I get out of it is if someone absolves it or I die.
Pickups. Awesome. Pickups. Or you move to Canada and have ketchup chips for the rest of your life.
Yeah.
Ketchup chips make everything better. All right.
I'm not much better off, but at least I'll be happy.
So let's start from the left and go to the right. Start on the left and go to the right. All right. Boom chicka wow wow. Brandon, what you got?
Oh, I'm actually first for once.
Yes.
Cool.
Well, you're on the far left on my screen, so yeah.
Yeah, I guess you usually go the other direction. I'm usually second.
I do.
Near the end.
Yes, I usually go.
All right. So first up, I was plied with goods for my love, and my parents got me Fantastic Beasts and where to find them. So.
Yay!
Nice.
That's cool. Looking forward to finally seeing that.
Goods for your love.
I spent $0 this week, by the way. I had no pickups except that I got that and I got a book because last week you'll remember I got Dead or Alive trilogy. Well, 2 days after SNI,
thanks to the Follow Rebellion 8319 Joe. Sorry.
It went
when they happened.
after SNI, it went on sale for like $10 less. And I got on the horn with Amazon and was like, what the fuck? I want my money back. And the first guy was super fucking rude. And it was like, nope, sorry, that's not our policy, bye. Click. I was like, whoa, I didn't get a chance to respond or anything, just hung up the phone call.
What a dick.
So I went to Amazon and I was like, unhappy, submit form. Let us talk to you and try to get when you're back. I bring up the next person, like, yeah, the last person was really rude. I want my money back now.
Yeah.
And they gave me my money back. And then they gave it to me in store credit, and I used that whole store credit to buy Star Slammers, the complete collection, for free.
Fucking A.
Something that's been in my save for later card for like 2 years or
Forever?
something.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I lucked out because this edition is signed. I get that most of them are.
What? Really? That's awesome.
Yeah.
Sweet.
So I got the limited. I know there's a limited number of them that were signed.
Oh man, Walt Simonson is a fucking comics legend.
Yes. True story. I was introduced to the trading card set, of which I randomly got my Dinosaur Dracula Fun Pack called Future Stars 1993. I didn't get the Star Slammers card, but that's what introduced it to me. I went to my store and I was like, "What's Star Slammers?" And I got handed the Marvel graphic novel.
He was like, "It's pure awesome. That's what it is."
Yeah. Which is also how I found Swords and Swashbucklers, because it was like in the shelf with it. So I grabbed it.
Oh, the graphic novel. Yeah.
Yeah, and I grabbed Dreadstar. That's how I got all three of those in my life.
Yes.
Now with Swords and Swashbucklers, all I need now is the next volume of Dreadstar, and I'll have all the hardcover versions of all three of those.
Nice.
We're missing that last volume, the definitive volume 2, which has been on on pre-order for like 2 years now.
Which I think is still slated for July, so we'll see what happens.
And Yeah, it was slated for Christmas and New Year, and it got.
Well,
I'm telling you, it'll get to July and it'll push back to October and November.
We'll see if this one changes. We still got a few months to go. We'll see what happens.
Yeah.
But
yeah,
I need to get the other. I need to get the volume 1. I mean, I like I said before, I have pretty much a solid run of the. Like I have all the epic ones, like all the ones they're reprinting. I have the originals.
And then there's a Martha Washington volume coming out.
That's
also,
cool.
I need to grab that.
Who
Which
did
is
that
Frank
one?
Miller's Martha.
Was that Frank Miller? Okay.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Oh yeah, and it's great. It's back when Frank Miller was amazing. When he was young and hungry,
Oh,
had
the
all
80s.
the stories in him.
80s
Before
Frank
he
Miller.
got old and cantankerous, like all people do.
80s Frank Miller is where the real gold is. That's when he did his most like innovative stuff, I think.
You either get old and cantankerous or old and lazy.
Is anybody reading Dark Knight 3? Like, I haven't heard anybody say anything about it.
Oh yeah, it's getting pretty good reviews actually.
Yeah, is it? Okay, cool. I still have not read The Dark Knight Strikes, so I've only ever read the first one. So,
Strikes is okay.
Yeah.
It's funny as I hate it for many years, but it's really warmed up to me.
Yeah.
So
I'll have to check it out.
Because you have to understand something about it. Yeah. He's writing. Like, Frank Miller's writing one story, and then, I think, when I remember correctly, 9/11 happens.
Yeah.
And, like, he goes in a completely different direction, so that's why the story feels very disjointed.
Oh, I see.
You know, it's been a while since I read it, but, like, I remember reading about, like, that, so, like, you gotta give him a little leeway. He's an artist responding to the times of what's happening before him, you know? Mm-hmm. Or maybe it's the invasion of Iraq or something. I don't remember.
So, just so JL doesn't implode, apparently there's a few classic movies coming back to theaters this fall. E.T. the Extra Testicle is one of them.
Hey! It's the Extra Tentacle, get it right.
Oh, sorry. Yeah. I forgot. That's right, it's a hentai. I keep forgetting.
Yeah.
Not a porn.
The Godfather is another one. I can't remember. There's a third one. I can't remember what it is now. I think JL emailed it to me. Let me check here. We'll see.
Is it Reservoir Dogs?
No, it's...
Now, does he mean like Fathom events, or is it just like actual proper releases coming out?
Fathom events.
I don't even know what that is. I don't even know what you're talking
about. The only Fathom events
what?
worth going to are the Rift Tracks and MST3K ones.
No, Space Jam was worth going to.
Go fuck yourself. Alright, Butterbean, knock it off.
You just stop that right now.
Knock it off.
You just stop that.
Your mom's a Fathom event. We all visited last night. There's popcorn and everything.
Fuck is it?
At your mom's house.
Fuck is it?
Is this the one?
Well, here, let me help you find it. You take your 2 fingers, reach around behind you, and shove them right up your ass. That's where you find it.
The Godfather, and I don't remember. Maybe JL probably knows what it is, and I'm sure he'll tell us.
Far, far away from the fucking pulse. Far, far away from the fucking pulse.
Far.
Where? What is that
straight
from?
Up your ass. Say, would you like a chocolate-covered pretzel?
Right.
All right.
Sorry.
Yeah, that Moritz.
Here's the pulse, and here's your fingers. Crammed far up your ass, far fucking away from the pulse.
No. That was Jay and Silent Bob Strike Back.
Was it? Okay.
Particular, yes.
Okay, see,
I mean, he does shove his hand up his ass in Mallrats.
I haven't watched them since 2007, 2008, whenever Clerks 2 came out.
No wonder I made that mistake. It's because it's him. It's his character from Mallrats in Jay and Silent Bob.
Yeah, okay.
He talks about shoving his hand up his ass in both movies.
I need to get the Blu-rays. I don't have any of those on Blu-ray, actually.
You might not want Jay and Silent Bob on Blu-ray.
JL says he thinks the third one was Singing in the Rain. But he's not sure.
Oh,
because,
that makes sense. Yeah,
because clearly he stopped paying attention at E.T.
I'm singing in the rain. Well, E.T.'s the only one that matters.
E.T.
That'd be pretty awesome, though. If that comes anywhere near here, that's one I would definitely like to take Rose to. I mean, even though we've both seen it, just to see it in the theater would be fantastic.
Yeah, Singing in the Rain in the theater would be great.
Yes, that's totally what I was talking about.
He's talking about Godfather.
Who's next on pickups so we can stop staring at me playing with a fucking Lego?
Okay. Eric? Sean?
What?
Sean?
Oh, sorry. Are your pickups done?
Yeah, that was everything, man.
I'm just getting distracted by the wonderful world of social media. I love how it brings us all together.
Yeah, mine's been closed.
What?
Let's see. Cass is next. So what are all of your pickups, Cass? What'd you get?
Well, that was a couple weeks ago, actually. I finally got a new printer.
Hey!
Awesome.
HP OfficeJet. I bought a Canon, and it didn't print.
What?
Just kind of the purpose of the printer.
Yes,
I would send things to the printer, and it would just refuse to print, and I tried installing stuff, and the...
I have a similar issue with the Epson that I got. It scans great. Love the scanner. It prints when it damn well feels like it.
Sometimes.
Yeah, and basically, I really didn't like the install software. It basically hijacked the Windows driver process, and so neither of them worked properly. So I had go to the website and manually find the drivers for it and tried it. So
what a pain in the rear.
Anyways, I just ended up taking it. Yeah, I took it back. Got this HP. It was kind of annoying to find because Staples said they had like 23 of them in stock, but there were none in the store at all. So I ordered one online and it just magically appeared. So. So they're all in the back or something. But yeah, so that works great. The other thing, a pickup of sorts, is I am going to be moving at the end of the month.
Oh,
really?
Again? I thought you'd.
Yeah.
Jeez, didn't you
what
just
the fuck?
get there?
I can't keep track of all your moves and not moves and
You've moved
maybe
like 13
moves and that's
times
not happening
in
moves.
5 years.
So where are you moving now?
To the other side of that wall.
Oh.
Okay.
Wow.
Fucking troll.
So far. You were just waiting for that, weren't you?
The girl who lives next to me, she's moving into a different place, and I guess kind of just more room than she needed
bigger.
there.
Yeah.
It is, yeah. The actual bedroom is bigger, and then there's actually like an open living room space as well.
Nice.
We actually have better internet over there, though?
I'll be right directly below the router.
Perfect.
Probably not.
So,
it's an umbrella. It goes outside that bubble. Yeah, no.
Well, actually, I'll be in a direct line of sight with both the router upstairs and the range extender that's in the laundry room.
Oh, perfect. That's actually...
So between those two, I mean, I should do pretty well.
Why the fuck is the range extender in the laundry room? Like, let's put it next to all the biggest things with the largest magnetic coils. That's where we want the Wi-Fi.
Because there's no Wi-Fi in that area, so it's better.
Well, of course not. It's the laundry room.
It's just a big thing sucking up all the signal.
You really need to be checking Facebook while you're sorting your underwear? Like, seriously. Just the disapproval. I'll just wait until you're done.
It's not a laundry room per se. It's just a room in the basement where laundry machines happen to be.
Hence the laundry room. Hence not the Wi-Fi room, ideally.
The food court is downstairs. The cooking stand is upstairs.
It's used in places near to there, and the people inside are going to wonder why I'm shouting now.
So why don't you put it in those places?
I'm just getting really mad at myself.
I think what he's trying to say is that the laundry machines that are in that room, whether you want to call it a laundry room or not, may in fact be causing trouble with the Wi-Fi.
Yes!
That is exactly what he's saying. How is there a confusion with this?
Trust the guy who troubleshoots these things all day, every day.
What's the enter button?
I ask, where's the router? It's in the laundry room next to an electrical panel in a walk-in closet with the door closed in the bottom of a concrete bunker. Why do I have no Wi-Fi?
As I'm trying to say.
Can you help me find the input button?
What?
Why I don't hang out with people more often.
I've been deafened by everybody.
It would be worse
Where's
without
the
range
input
extender.
button? Sorry. Alright, so anyway, range thing, wall, underwear. Go. Oh, that sounded bubbly.
You need to go wipe.
It went splat. It was a
Best response ever.
It went splat just like my purple hair.
That was the perfect fuck you fart.
So what were we talking about again?
Sean, you're a person sound drunk when they're not.
All right, so you're moving into the laundry room, and then what?
Oh, for God's
Ladies and gentlemen, he's not drunk in any way, shape, or form. He's just this stupid.
Oh, God.
No, the good news is, in that little open living area, I'll be able to put my couch in there. Hopefully get a TV again soon, so I can actually set up a console again to use that. And yeah, so depending on, and also what I was going to say is there's a possibility because I'm directly below the living room, I might be able to hardwire into the modem. We don't know yet. Depends if we can actually run a cable up there or not, and how. But
poke a hole in the wall, drop a cable down, poke a hole in the wall, and plug it
we don't want to do that because then we're at the mercy of the landlord and the property management company. So,
sorry. Pop off the faceplate to your plug, run the cable through there, leave the faceplate on top of your desk so you never forget that you put it back on the thing.
Could do that, yeah.
Or if there's like a vent.
Oh wait, do it.
You
Vents,
can
you can do
run it through the air vents, yeah.
Yes, you can do it that way too. Correct.
Yeah, I may do that as well.
You just got done talking about, giant metal cages that you shouldn't put signals through. Let's run an Ethernet cable through a metal air vent.
Perfect. Yeah, but see, that's an Ethernet cable. That doesn't care because it's all insulated. But
I'm not even gonna go into it.
But
because even someone who's in your position won't understand it. But anyway.
No.
Anyway, moving on.
Well, our techs do that. Like it's better. It's easier than rewiring the whole fucking house and drilling holes.
I'm sorry, but saying, and I quote, "the Ethernet cable doesn't care," is pretty much on par with that Bell tech at my residence saying that the server gets tired and needs to rest. That's why my
The Ethernet cable doesn't care, and the server gets tired. That's all you need to know. Alright. So is that it for your pickups? So you picked up a printer and you're picking up a new apartment.
A room, yeah.
And somehow managing to fit your couch into the laundry room. I don't quite understand that, but okay.
Very carefully, shush. We're broadcasting from the dryer.
You see how this escalates?
Yes, it can become an escalator.
Just picturing the wild and crazy Friday night movie night in the laundry room.
By the way, you should never watch a movie with all of us. We will ruin the movie. We will not enjoy the movie at all with our painter.
Well, yeah, I'm just picturing like future Saturday Night InSaNiTy. So so I got this DVD and that, and just hearing in the background.
I really miss Anime Assault. We should get back to that stuff because I miss battling over shit and stuff.
Okay.
Pickups?
Eric, you gamer garbage? You got anything?
Eric gamer garbage.
You want to try that one more time?
Garbage, the Eric gamer.
Garbage gamer.
Close enough.
Garbage game Eric.
Loot Crate.
Got a Loot Crate. Can you see it?
Yay.
Loot Crate. You got the Greek version of a Loot Crate called Loot Crate?
Hey, I almost dropped it. Let's leave it on the table.
Hey!
So this month's theme was investigate, apparently.
Detective Conan incoming.
Yeah, so I'll start with that pin down here.
The Rockford Files Blu-ray set in there. I'll be very jealous.
That would be amazing. So yeah, investigate, and the pin is a tape recorder.
That's cool.
Cool. So you can record people.
You can record tapes. So the first thing in the box here is I got a Q-Fig of Jessica Jones.
Oh,
hey,
nice.
Those are cool.
Kicking a wall.
I've never seen those before. But
Yes, she has super strength, among other things.
Yes, she does.
Yes. I've actually never seen Jessica Jones, so
it's excellent.
I will have to.
She was known as a character named Crystal, also.
So we got that.
Really good show.
I got some X-Files pencils.
Sweet.
That's
Pencils.
cool.
Oh, that's something we've heard this week. X-Files is getting another miniseries.
Great.
Yes, I heard that.
Yeah. Hey, it's relevant.
X-Files pencils. It says, the truth is out there. I want to believe. Trust no one. That's why they put the I in FBI.
There you go.
Okay.
Yeah, so I mean, it just says that on the number 2 pencils.
On the pencils themselves, yes.
So the next thing here is obviously a pencil sharpener to go with the pencils.
When you sharpen it down a little ways, it'll just say the truth is out.
And then it'll say the truth.
The truth
And
is.
And then it'll just say the.
Wow, that's deep.
And then. Alright, so the next thing here, we have a color-changing Batman mug.
It'll just say, there is no I.
There is no I.
That's it.
Alright, so the color-changing Batman mug has the sky of Gotham City there.
You can see, just
and
barely see.
Say what?
Yeah, well, you can just barely see, like in the gloss there, where the thing is.
Oh yeah, I was gonna explain what happens when you put hot water in it. Yeah, so when you get it heated up, put hot water in it or whatever you're drinking that's hot. It was, I think it's over here. You can kind of see it in the light is the bat signal.
Nice.
Yeah.
There it is.
And, yeah. So the bat signal shows up right there. Then the whole background kind of hazes green with the words "ha ha 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 ha" written.
Oh, Joker gas attack on your phone.
Yeah,
it's
like a little story that's happening on the mug.
It's actually far more elaborate and cool than I was expecting.
Yay, we can modify the terrorist attack.
So it's by Zach Designs.
Hey, you know what?
Very
What else is by Zach Designs? This coffee cup.
Hey, yes.
Oh, hey, hold on.
These are really nice mugs.
Yes, they are.
Does that one change color too?
No, it doesn't.
The only thing I don't like about Zach is that a lot of their products, they stamp the fucking name all over the place, like 5 different times.
Brand recognition.
Oh yeah.
Real sure you know it's by them.
Stop it.
So the last thing here, I got a T-shirt. It's got a cool logo on the front, but the problem is this is one time that they actually did an in-house design, or they made the shirt in-house, and it's terrible. Like listen. I don't know if you can. I had to pull it apart, and it was all sticky and stuck. It's one of those things. The logo will fade off after 5 washes. It'll start to peel and crack.
My Doctor Who T-shirt has that issue. It sticks to itself, and it's flaking off now.
But minus the kind of cheapness of the shirt, prepare to all be jealous. I'm just going to say that. It is a Stranger Things.
Oh, wow. Nice.
Cool.
That is badass.
Sure. So, yeah.
She's our friend, and she's crazy.
It's a condition.
So yeah, I was actually, when I opened it, I was looking, and I was like, oh, I wonder who made the shirt, and it just kept saying Loot Crate all over it.
Oh, well, there you go.
Like, oh, Loot Crate. So I looked, and yeah, it's made in-house, and you can definitely tell this is a very thin shirt.
Oh, yeah.
Probably won't be wearing this one.
No.
All the other ones were by actual popular pop culture T-shirt manufacturers. They would contract, and they were really nice. And then this one is just it's thinner and all hell. The logo's going to come off, and it's just So by far the 2 best things were the mug and the cute thing.
That was a really nice mug.
Stranger Things is just such a wet dream show for fans of 80s sci-fi fantasy stuff.
Oh yeah, it's a highly recommended show.
It's
definitely
so much fun. It's really, really good. Didn't season 2 of that come out soon? Oh, that's when it's Halloween. Okay, that's appropriate. Going to watch the shit out of that when it comes out.
So yeah, there's this thing in it, and I'm not entirely sure if it means anything, but it has its little thing. It just says investigate. And it's just got a bunch of little puzzles in it. You could do it's got there's a.
Oh, I see.
You gotta
like a
solve
ransom note. Solve the ransom note.
You gotta solve the ransom note. Like, literally, it's a puzzle.
That's cool.
And what else is in here? We have a X-Files program, like a top secret clearance required from Assistant Director Skinner, attention Special Agent Mulder and Scully. And it's like it's figure it out.
Figure it out.
Alrighty then.
I got the solution. It's 21 divided by 7 equals 29. There you go.
Yeah,
What was that all about?
apparently the hint for the first puzzle is on the back here. So you have like a chart with letters and numbers, and then some numbers on a wall. So.
But it's still not the solution. It's just kind of
no. It's like it's to kickstart you into the puzzle.
Interesting.
So
I suck at those.
So yeah, investigate Loot Crate for
nice. I like
27.
that. I like that picture.
Neat crate. Wish I had a better shirt.
You know what that picture kind of reminds me of is the Max Haynes murder mysteries.
Okay,
yeah.
So I missed it. What is this 21 by 7 29 thing?
Watch my playthrough of Enola, and it will all be made clear. Specifically, episode 4 or 5.
Episode part 5.
Specifically, these two non-specific things.
Why did that sound like
it was basically
a wrong statement?
It was a math-oriented puzzle that made absolutely no sense. Ultimately, they had to hit a walkthrough to find the solution, and the solution made no sense.
Even when you look at the walkthrough and you're trying to understand it, even then it's like it makes no sense. The person who did the walkthrough literally went, I don't know how they came to this conclusion, but the answer is this. Just like
that's brutal.
That was kind of
there was a couple of puzzles like that.
For Silent Hill 3, it was a lot of that. It was. Now, I'm not sure why this works this way, but here's the answer.
Yeah, yeah. It was one of those types of puzzles where it just and everybody watching on Twitch had no clue. Like, why is that the answer? How does nobody could figure it out. So I was just like, okay, whatever. On to the next section. Let's carry on.
Moving on.
And then there was another puzzle, luckily fairly close to that one, that also made no sense and referred back to something really obscure that you had no clue you were supposed to pay attention to 3 hours ago.
I hate when they do that.
And
perfect adventure game.
Yeah, so basically cheated through that one too, and it's like
that's the biggest sin that adventure games make, actually.
Yeah, and then all the rest of it was fine. Like all the rest of it was logical, and you could figure it out. It was just those two puzzles, like oddly right next to each other.
You know what the funny thing
no
is?
Sense.
There's a game that is notorious for making this ultimate flub by having a core section of the game rely on remembering what you did like many hours ago.
Oh yeah.
And you know what game that is? Banjo-Kazooie.
Oh really?
Because towards the end there is a section of the game where you have to play a quiz show. And it is required for you to win this quiz show.
Yeah.
And it's entirely filled with questions and stuff about like sections of the game and characters' names and what stuff like what they were known for, blah blah blah. And if you reference all the way back to shit you did like 30 hours ago in the game.
Hey Eric, guess what?
I know it's in ukulele. Shut up.
They brought that to fucking ukulele. The one thing nobody wants them to bring to ukulele,
but.
That's
but at least in ukulele, it's not at the very end of the game.
Yeah.
They learned some of their lesson, apparently.
Some genuine rage there, folks. You could see it. You could feel it. You could taste it. You could lick that rage with a knife.
You could taste it going down to your butthole.
Oh, yeah. I love Banjo-Kazooie and Banjo-Tooie. And just from that alone, I know I'm going to at least like ukulele. I haven't played it yet.
So going to the next one to the right.
I say wait till it goes down to under $10.
Yeah.
You'll like it.
I will definitely be picking it up eventually.
So now we'll just change the rules to whoever has the most goes last. So next will be Zach. What do you got, Zach?
Makes sense.
I got Blu-ray and DVD.
DVD. I like DVDs.
So Walmart has specialized racks for certain movies coming out. So this one particular rack is medieval and fantasy movies because they got that stupid fucking King Arthur movie coming out.
Oh, okay.
There's a King Arthur movie coming out?
Yeah,
I had no fucking idea.
I know.
Yeah,
it's
directed by Guy Ritchie, and it looks like a typical fucking Guy
Hold
Ritchie
on, hold
movie.
the fuck on. Don't you fucking disparage Guy Ritchie.
He made one fucking good movie.
One?
What? Here we go.
I haven't
Here
seen
we go.
Stock, Stock, and Two Smoking Barrels. Snatch was good.
Sit the fuck down.
I don't know who
He
that
is
guy
sitting
is,
down.
but I've seen the trailers
You're
for
a
the new King
one-legged
Arthur
man in an
movie.
ass-kicking contest. Sit the fuck down now.
I'm just going to step myself into the ring and say I don't know who that guy is, and I don't care. All I'm going to say is this movie that's coming out, King Arthur, looks incredibly bland. That's all I'm going to say.
I will give it does, but give it a chance. It's bad.
I'm still going to see it.
Trailer,
So Legend was the one I picked up.
Yes.
Legend.
There you go.
They also had
Nice.
Sword in the Stone. I almost picked it up and then remembered. Oh yeah, that one has the shitty trailer.
Oh, Smear in the Stone? Yeah.
Smear in the stone.
And
I'll
then-
get that eventually when it's like under $5 somewhere, maybe.
What is
And then
the Dragon Slayer? Does that have the Blu-ray yet? That needs a
No.
No.
Fuck, I wish it did.
That
I'm
would be
going
the
to have to bite the bullet and get Disney's Robin Hood at some point, even though it's a smear fest.
I have that.
Same with Oliver and
It's
Company
not
for
that
me.
bad.
I know.
Yeah.
I know that they're not going to
Is Robin
remaster
Hood a
it again.
Smear Fest? I haven't watched it yet, so I don't know, but
Yeah, Robin Hood
It's
and
not that
Oliver and
bad,
Company
though.
are both smear fests.
I knew that about all of
Robin
them.
Hood is, but what I'm saying is it's not as bad as some of the others.
It's
Yeah,
less of a smear fest.
No.
Sorry, Zach.
And then in the front of the store, they had another rack for stuff with Alien Covenant money
Uh-huh.
and Alien Mondo art cards with them. So the one I didn't have in there was the Fly.
Nice.
And so here's the
I still
cards.
like that too.
These are the first time I'm seeing them too. There's that one.
Oh, nice.
Nice.
Wait, they have Alien Mondo art cards?
Yeah,
The fuck?
they're
Awesome.
basically they're trying to clear out catalog sci-fi titles.
Yep, no, that's
That's the way to do it.
The other ones were out there, yeah.
Ooh, this one looks
And I
pretty
knew
good.
that.
Very minimalist.
That's pretty sweet, too.
Nice.
Ooh, this one looks good too. Yeah,
Oh.
fucking glare.
Oh, there we go. Kind of. Yeah, there we go.
Yeah.
Nice. It's
Alright.
reminiscent of the black and white comics.
And then finally, I actually helped fund this movie by paying the $30 to get the DVD when it was finished. The latest from Team Snob, Jesus Bro, which is a hilarious parody of the recent strawman Christploitation victim complex Christian movie.
Exploitation. Awesome.
And the funny thing is, while it is a good parody, it actually could very well fit to be just a regular movie in that genre too.
Yeah.
So you're talking about like the Kirk Cameron type movies?
No, the more like the pure flicks types, like God's Not Dead 1 and 2, and I'm Not Ashamed.
Oh,
The
yeah.
the really bad ones that are like fucking downright morally reprehensible.
Okay. Like Kirk Cameron Saves
Jesus,
Christmas.
bro.
No, Kirk Cameron Saves Christmas. That one's the exception to the rule.
Uh-huh.
I just gotta say real quick, JL, please calm down. Robin Hood is one of my favorite Disney movies of all time. I was just mad at the fact that they did such a shit transfer onto Blu-ray.
Yes, exactly. The movie's
Yeah.
great. It's just
I love the movie.
That's why I'm so pissed off and irritated. Not because he's JL in the chat was like, don't diss Robin Hood. I'm like, I'm not. It's one of my favorite Disney movies. Period.
yes.
So
So that's everything.
So, kind of related to that, I have a little story to share.
All about how your life turned upside down.
No. So basically, it was Easter this past week. Well, I guess last Sunday. So of course, as I do,
To start with what had happened was.
as I do, as I do every year on my Facebook page, on both the personal and fan page, I posted many pictures of zombie Jesus. and said, "Happy Zombie Jesus Day, everyone." And I just have to cue up the sad violin music here.
Yes! Yes!
There we go.
Yes!
There we go.
Oh my god, I can't.
We won't hear it, but
one of my viewers saw this post, and his only comment was, "Blasphemy." To which I responded, "Yay!" To which he responded by blocking me. So I can't even look at his profile and say, "Hey, man." Yay! So it was nice having you as a follower while you lasted, person. And I'm sorry that we ended on such terrible, terrible terms. But hey, on Zombie Jesus Day, remember to aim for the head. Alright, I'm done. Alright.
Like Jesus, who taught you to, you know, turn the other cheek and look the other way.
I just have one thing to say.
Other
Cass,
people,
are you okay?
the way you want to be treated.
Cass is very sad.
I was just asking if you're okay.
I think the sad violin.
Yeah, no, I'm fine. Why?
Really
That's what I was laughing my ass about. Is Sean's doing this whole sad violin thing, and you're just like, "Oh God!"
I was trying. No, I was wondering if it was happening for anybody else. Sean was cutting out for me through the whole thing. I only heard like half of what he said.
Oh,
Oh,
I don't know. It may be.
I think
just...
I think the music.
I heard it.
The music I think was playing into your system resources or something.
Oh, maybe. I don't know.
Because all I heard was like, I said, "Yay!" And then he said, "Hey, man."
Yeah, there was a little bit more to the story than that.
You can go back and watch the VOD. You know that much. Or
Yeah,
well,
watch
on
the
YouTube.
the PVR version.
I like PBR.
Me
It's
too.
delicious.
I like to watch Blu-rays on my PVR.
Yep. I go to the Walmart and buy Blu-ray DVDs and get the
The
I watch
Blu-ray,
them on my TB.
the Blu-ray DVDs. So I guess that's it for pickup. Say, well, good night, everybody. No. All right, Stout, you have the con.
Okay.
No cosplay.
All right. So here's all the new
This is a
stuff.
respectable
I'm
convention.
traumatized from last week.
First, because JL asked about it. Here's the Disney movie I got. I got Mulan and Mulan 2.
Hey, well, I need
Yay!
to get that still.
You know,
Which,
I've never seen Mulan 2.
Me either. That's one of the reasons I got it. It was free through Disney Movie Rewards. So.
Okay,
I
Cat.
saw
What?
Mulan in
Ow.
the theater.
Mulan, I love Mulan. I haven't seen the sequel though. Anyways, the next three I got from Best Buy because I had a 3 for $20 deal. So, got The Shallows.
I have to
So
see that. still.
shallow.
Is that the sequel to The Deep?
Hi,
No.
Kitty. Hey, Kitty.
I also got Ali,
Yeah, I wish the director's cut was on Blu-ray.
the
Is it got
commemorative
ribs?
edition, otherwise known as the We Finally Put It on Blu-ray edition.
Yeah, but it's still not the director's cut.
Ah,
It has some special features on here that
It's
are
still not the
only-
Michael Mann's director's cut. Though.
I understand.
I've got the DVD. I'm not upgrading to the
feel
fucking
you,
director's
man.
cut. I'm not buying your fucking Waterworld Blu-ray either because it doesn't have the goddamn extended cut. You
are you
asshole.
serious? It doesn't have the 4-hour cut?
It doesn't. It's just the fucking theatrical, dude.
Well, fuck that shit. I'm not buying Waterworld either.
Show
Hey,
me
the big
the
red one.
director's cut.
The big red one Blu-ray has
Show
no
me the
director's cut on Blu-ray
director's
either,
cut.
Well, fuck.
and I refuse to
You're
watch
back.
it either way.
Absolutely.
Brandon, the whole time when you stopped petting Sherlock, she was looking at you like, "You fucking asshole!
Jerry
You
Maguire.
stop petting me."
20th anniversary edition. Is that a slipcover I see before me?
Yes.
That's very nice.
Meh.
It's
This
shiny.
is
It's okay
the
with me.
It's bumpy.
edition that 90 minutes of additional content, the special
Wow.
features. It also comes with the original, well, not the original, but the memo that he wrote in the movie.
Oh, that's cool.
That's it.
Like that,
And-
along with like Forrest Gump or movies, I just don't care to have because I've seen them so many
It
times.
They
also
needed-
has The soundtrack.
Nice.
Oh,
That's
nice. Cool. That's pretty cool.
Gotta give props.
I might actually consider grabbing that edition.
They need to do a deluxe steelbook of Forrest Gump that comes in an actual box of chocolates, of real chocolates.
I think they
I've
did
done that.
Actually.
Yeah.
Or in a box of tennis shoes with real tennis shoes.
Yeah.
I didn't know they did. I do know they did one that had a feather.
One with a Bubba Gump shrimp hat, fuckers. Come on, that's what I actually want.
So, half price books. All right.
Comes with actual shrimp.
Lieutenant Dan in the
Everything was
wheelchair.
$1 or less. This
Pirates.
was $1.
Oh, that movie was okay.
Yeah.
I wanted to see it. It was $1.
It was solidly okay.
Solidly okay.
And then
Ooh.
The Squid and the Whale and Running with Scissors.
Oh, I have that one. I have that
edition,
double bill.
That double bill's way out of print, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, and
That
I think
was
Squid and the
one-
Whale's on Criterion now, I think.
That was
Squid and the Whale's getting a Criterion, yeah.
It is, yes. That was one I got back when Mill Creek was still sending me review copies of stuff. Then they mysteriously stopped.
They were stopped with everyone because they got a new
I
publisher.
got the other Bad Lieutenant. Ugh. This is the
another copy of Bad Lieutenant?
Nick Cage. I have the original movie on Blu-ray, and now I have the Nick Cage version.
So you sent me the sequel without owning it yourself?
Yeah.
You sly motherfucker. Well, now you own it. Now we can watch it together.
There you go.
Since we watched
Finally
first
got
one together.
Across the Universe. This is something that I've been trying to get for friggin' ever. So.
I'm guessing
That's a
these
decent
are
one.
ex-rental
$1.
cases.
Yes. It's a old blockbuster thing.
See, I wonder if it's an ex-rental or not. I don't know.
Whoa. You mean that
Yeah, those
was
are
never
becoming
released anywhere but Blockbuster? That's amazing.
You know, those
That-
are becoming like rare artifacts, like the blockbusters.
I actually
of
didn't. I think
member
that
cards.
only has a blockbuster release. I actually want that movie very badly.
Really?
Battle in Seattle. I
Seattle.
love this
It's a
movie.
good movie.
It's about the world.
WTO
Yeah.
rally.
So it's about a battle in Seattle.
Yes.
Well, it was called the Battle in Seattle because that's when like all the riots were going on, and they were like
Yeah.
questioning the police brutality and all other shit. And, yeah.
Law-abiding citizen.
My dad loves that movie like you wouldn't fucking believe.
It's
Haven't seen
okay for $1. Then yeah, like,
Haven't seen it.
That was my approach.
Literally, he rented it, watched it 3 times the whole time he rented it, bought it, watched it I don't know how many times, and then when it came on TV for free preview weekends, he'd watch that motherfucker too. I'm like, God damn, it was an alright movie. Wasn't that good.
Like, what is your obsession with this
Exactly.
movie?
So, but he did say that, 10 Cloverfield Lane sucked. I'm like, fuck you.
And that's your answer right there, folks. People like
I would
that
just be like,
love
thank
law-abiding
you and good
citizen.
night.
And now for the movie that I know Brandon is kind of jealous of me for. I don't know if Sean will also be jealous, but Trick or Treat, starring Gene Simmons.
Oh,
And how much did
wow.
you pay for that, you son of a bitch?
Wow.
One
That's
whole
like a
dollar.
$50 DVD.
One
Holy
American
shit.
dollar.
Hasn't that,
Motherfucker.
Shit.
didn't
I'm
that
the
get
most
a,
mad about that.
didn't
Miramax $4.99.
didn't didn't that recently get a Blu-ray release? I could have sworn.
No, different Trick or Treat's got one.
Oh,
Not Trick or Treat.
fuck.
And Trick or Treat has one. But
I know
not-
that.
That movie is fucking awesome.
Well, damn.
I'm just
Get
telling
that
you
shit
right
on
now.
Blu-ray already. Come on.
I watched Trick or Treats. It's not a good movie. Trick or Treat isn't either, but that one at least has Gene Simmons and Ozzy Osbourne in it.
Well, yeah.
That
Exactly.
movie
I mean,
is
you'd be watching that for the
amazing.
novelty factor.
Legend of
This
Sammy
is another
Kerr.
movie that Brandon informed me is not yet on Blu-ray. John Landis flick.
Innocent
Oh.
Blood.
Blood.
I used to have that on Laserdisc. That's good.
Yeah, I
movie.
had that Snapper Caper also. Good
It's
stuff.
actually
Here's a movie.
very tongue-in-cheek. It's very good. I liked it.
Here's a movie that's apparently
That's
no
the wrong
longer in print on Blu-ray and now fetches like $200 fucking dollars from fucking assholes on Amazon. Airheads.
Awesome.
Out of print. Are you fucking kidding me? You know?
Wow.
I was just thinking about that the other day.
The original.
Oh, that is getting a re-release. There's
Oh,
actually
is it?
I have
yeah.
the original.
There's a Mill Creek set, a Kevin Smith, Stanley Mill Creek set that's going to have the first
Oh,
two.
that's coming out on that?
Yes, it's going to have the first 2 evening with Kevin Smiths and Mutants, Monsters, and Marvels, the one where they
I had that on
he
DVD.
interviews. Yeah.
That's a really
That's cool.
cool
So
idea.
it's going to be a 3-pack. Yeah, so it's going to have all 3 of them. That's going to be
That
awesome.
that DVD set, I got that from my Spider-Man commemorative set with like the mini comic and for the first movie.
Yeah, I think I
DVD.
had it.
It came in that.
No, actually, I got it separately. A viewer sent it to me. I remember now. So I never got the gift
I have it,
set.
I
also
also have
have
a
it-
case now.
I have the second one as well, Manic Prime. But Roman Holiday. I haven't seen this yet, and I want to see it. So
Gregory
there you
Peck and
go.
Audrey Hepburn. Well, there you can't go wrong there. Two Hollywood heavy
Right
hitters
on.
right there.
The one game I got. SSX.
Nice, the original, sweet.
$4.
The
And
second
then
and
I
third ones are the
regretted not
best.
picking it up the first time that I saw it there. So this time I saw it. I got it. Pauly Shores.
Nice. It's a terrible movie, but it's awesomely terrible.
Speaking of
Terrible
movies
in
that are
that way you
probably
love.
terrible, but you know, I think I'll have fun with. I got Starweight, which
What?
is a movie about people who lined up
Oh,
in
geez, dude.
For
got
episode
in
1.
line to see.
That was a clapper.
No, actually, this
Yeah.
is episode 2.
Felt good
Oh,
too.
really?
They lined up for episode 2,
Interesting.
having seen episode 1, and waited in line for weeks on end to see episode 2.
Having seen episode 1, they're waiting for a much worse movie.
People say that,
I mean-
but I've always liked episode 2. I don't know what people have a problem with that.
It's an okay action film. I like it. I like it better than number 1.
I have
I like
issues with
Yoda.
the love story. That's really the extent of my issues, though.
Yeah.
I like all the other
So
stuff.
I got this movie, Dear Wendy, which I knew nothing about really. I just read the synopsis and it sounded cool. I also found out here Lars von Trier. This is written by Lars von Trier.
Oh, wow.
Oh, so that would be
Interesting.
pretty fucked up.
Nice.
Yeah.
So it's going to be interesting, entertaining, and a little disturbing. You feel
Yes.
kind of uncomfortable.
Oh, you know there's
watching
going to be
it.
disturbing. Here, I'll read the synopsis.
All right.
An audacious and stylish exploration of guns and violence in America. When a young learner named Dick discovers a vintage handgun, he finds himself strangely drawn to it in spite of his pacifist views. Soon he forms a secret club with other misfits in his town who collect and revere antique guns and refer to themselves as the Dandies. Like,
Interesting.
this is going to be weird,
Yes.
and I'm sure it's fucked up. Yeah.
It sounds a little off kilter, as they say.
What was this? The Year of Living Dangerously.
Oh,
Ooh.
that's a modern classic, actually.
That's a good one.
Yeah.
Linda Hunt
I've
as a
never heard of it or seen
Vietnamese
it.
man, I think.
Oh, that's the one. Yeah, I couldn't remember which one that
Yeah.
was. Yeah,
But you got
she's pretty
Early
amazing in
Mel
that.
Gibson, you got Sigourney Weaver, and
Yeah.
apparently the only way you can get it. So
Really? I'm surprised that doesn't
advertising
have...
rules.
Victor Vogel. Okay.
I don't know much about it. It looked kind of interesting.
Yeah, Year of Living Dangerously needs like a better release. Willard! Oh my god!
Pretty sure You're Living Dangerously actually is getting a better release.
Okay, good.
The remake of Willard, yeah.
It's the Crispin Glover one, though. I've heard that one's actually quite good.
It is very good,
Yeah.
especially
The
if you're.
Snake.
Oh, Crispin Glover's awesome. Love him.
According to Patton Oswalt, it puts other dark comedies to shame and is required viewing.
Well, there you go.
You heard it from the man himself.
If Patton Oswalt says so.
Then finally, the piece de resistance, the best thing I found, by far, for only 25 cents, Michael Rooker in perhaps his finest role,
Uh-oh.
Oh God.
Johnny and Clyde.
Hold on. I got a review for that.
That was some excellent timing. Bravo, sir.
I'm about to clip this one out.
Oh, I swear I can taste that one from here. Man.
It was the perfect audio for it too.
I just put my mic down at my butt. That's all. I just put like I didn't put the part.
Lucky, man. Holy shit.
was this
I've never
far
heard
from
of
my
that
pants.
movie, but now I want to see it.
I need to do that for second time coast to coast. I told Justin he needs to rip
Wow.
that, and then me, he needs to be guest on the second time. We got to do that. that.
Manic Prime
I want to
says...
read for this because it's
Manic Prime says 9.5 out of 10. Excellent body, great volume.
oh my god.
It's got a huge, it's a very heavy stench
Press
kind of lingering.
Kind of hangs in the room.
review.
Slightly nutty aftertaste.
Slightly happy. Oh, Jesus.
Oh my god, it's so true. Oh my god.
Okay. The synopsis here. How hard can it be to look after a dog for 8 hours? 10-year-old Johnny and a slobbering bloodhound named Clyde answer the question to hilarious effect when the boy's parents put him in charge of the dog in an attempt to develop a sense of responsibility. The day begins with Johnny being grounded as his father, played by Michael Rooker,
Nice.
the perfect father figure there, right? I mean,
Oh god.
a bumbling policeman and his mother, Diana Rice, a realtor, leave for work. Clyde seems only to make matters worse, dividing his time more or less equally between eating and causing trouble. But these misfit adventures begin in earnest when Johnny bounds off with Clyde on his heels to try to rescue Trixie, his mom's escaped pet bird. That's right, out of nowhere, there's a pet bird and it's escaped.
And does that become the primary focal point of the plot? Finding an escaped bird.
Along the way, their foils include a rather menacing nun, a venomous dog catcher, and a nasty thug.
Wow.
In
It's
a
like the
rollicking
checklist
we're
of
still
stereotypical
talking
80s
about
villains.
the kid here. I have to look it up. We're still talking about the kid and his dog here.
Oh, wow.
In a rollicking mix-up, they are eventually
Rollicking.
arrested by the police, who suspect them of aiding and abetting a nationwide car theft ring.
Of course. It's like they had a checklist
My
of
review's on point, and
what are all of the most stereotypical 80s things we can put into this. 80s family film things.
Rip that and send it to me,
God.
Stout.
All we got to do
Only
now
there-
is help Mr. Dithers save his farm, or the orphanage, or the movie theater.
So Justin, you totally gotta rip that. You gotta rip that so we can do this.
Oh yeah.
Psychotronic.
Only their
Psychotronic comes to
combined
coast.
ingenuity will
Yep.
allow them to put matters right with the authorities and restore Trixie to her cage in the nick of time.
Strumdog says, I love any movie that uses misfit and nasty thug in the description.
Oh, my favorites were rollicking. I love that word, rollicking.
Yes, rollicking.
That sounds like a movie I'm going to give 3 stars.
3
Yeah, probably.
firm stars.
Oh my god.
Not as good as Dunstan checks in, but was a rollicking good time.
Oh my
It
god.
sounds
Yeah,
more
oh,
term
here, but the new
was
poll quote is
rollicking.
Also, let's point out what Michael Rooker is holding right here. It
Is that a bagel?
No,
like a cock.
it's a hot dog.
It's
But it does look kind of like a cock, yeah.
and pointing it towards the viewer.
Like it's a gun. He's
Does
holding
it-
it like a gun.
As if
He's holding the
saying,
dog's red rocket.
Suck my wiener, viewer.
Red rocket, red rocket.
What is this?
Yeah, it's
Join
the
in their
I got
misfit
paid to
adventures.
do this suck my wiener pose.
Joining
Misfit
the-
Adventures. See, that's
That
another.
movie looks like yeah, we gotta watch it.
Oh my god.
Put up
It
my-
has all the family movie tropes in it. It's ridiculous. You just need to be
Yep.
saving the orphanage, and then it's complete.
We should totally do a best of the worst parody on that movie.
God.
Wow.
Directed
Alright.
by the great William Bindley.
Oh, I love his work. One of my
I'm gonna look
favorites.
this up on IMDb right now.
Well, I started watching episode 3 of the new Mystery Science Theater 3000, and it's like the writer-director comes on. He's like, "Wait a minute, isn't that the guy who did Reptilicus?" It turns out it's like another shitty movie
Yep.
from the same shitty writer-director.
Yep.
It's
Dude,
like, no,
they
this is a
did,
completely different guy with the same name.
They saved Beast from Hollow Mountain from being a boring piece of shit. So
Nice.
that's kind of cool.
Awesome.
Episode 5, I think.
This is episode 5. I'm taking my time with them. I want to kind of milk them out for a little bit. Watch maybe
Yeah.
1 or 2 a week.
Yeah, I've been watching 1 or 2 every couple days.
Yeah.
Every couple days.
There's
So
only 14, so they're going to be over way too soon. But they do have 20 of the
I'll watch
old,
them again and again.
They do have 20 of the old ones up as well, I notice.
They're so dense with like references. Just rewatching them is gonna be easy.
Oh my god, they are. Yeah, it's like I've noticed they're very careful to time it so that they're doing the riffs in between lines of dialogue. So they never talk over the dialogue. It's a very, very smart way of doing it. Unlike us, where we just talk over everything.
Well, we did try to do it like they did, but you guys got bored after the first time watching the movie again.
Yeah.
Trying to time out jokes and write jokes down.
Yeah. I mean, that's certainly a good way to do it. I think the reason it fell apart was...
They each watch the movie, they write down jokes, and they watch it together, and they time out jokes, like, beat by beat, and then...
Yeah, absolutely.
You know, I was going to try to do that, but everyone got bored after the second attempt.
I think one of the reasons it fell apart was because it had viewer participation, and I think if it was just us doing that, then we could do it. But I think doing it as a group event is just too... Not everybody's going to have the patience for that.
Okay.
Also, you were doing Major League, and nobody wants to watch
Jesus
that 6 times.
Christ, that was loud.
What was
so
loud?
what'd you find out, Stout?
About what?
That you were going on IMDb to look.
Oh, yeah. 3.8 out of 10.
Awesome. Sorry, was that your last pickup? Was that the big one you were saving for last?
Yes.
Okay. Awesome. And thus endeth the pickup. And I think we're almost at the end of the show. And to answer everybody's question in the chat who asked, yes, we will be doing some Twitch after the show. Actually, I think...
Oh, yeah, are we Twin Peaks tomorrow as well?
Maybe.
For our little...
Yeah, we probably should, actually, as long as everybody's available.
Okay.
Watch some more of the Peaks of Twin.
Means that we are on the last 3 episodes.
That is true.
Yay!
I can't believe we've actually made it. Like,
hey, we still got
like we made it.
two movies ago too. So
yeah, effectively 2 movies. The movie and then
Bird is
the missing
still
pieces.
orange.
and the mill's been rebuilt like several times.
I know, they're so efficient. Best mill rebuilding community ever.
Just you.
It's not a group thing, JL. We're just talking. We're talking about ourselves privately. What we're gonna do
fucking
on our own.
Nah.
I brought it up that way it was fresh in our minds.
Oh, and also, here's a heads up, JL. Not trying to be mean, but nobody gives a fuck if you can make it. You're either gonna make it or not. If we decide to do something in public, it's just because you can make it doesn't mean we're gonna do it or not. Like, we love your patronage, man, but we're not best friends. We are people who entertain you. We love you to death. Like,
savage.
We're not gonna reschedule SNI. We're not gonna change anything else. We're gonna do what we do. And you're gonna watch it.
Damn.
Watch it or no, depending on what not.
Yeah.
Depending
we
on
love you regardless.
You can make it or not.
Yeah.
So
we don't hold it against you if you have to watch the replay. It's okay.
That's most. In fact, the majority of our viewers do watch the replay. You know, I mean, we get.
Yes, it was harsh.
Typically between 500 to 1,000 views on these a week. But there's definitely not that many people watching it live. Maybe 40 or 50 watch it live, and then the rest watch the replay.
And we love you all.
Which is why I try to get the replay up as fast as possible, barring recording problems.
You guys have to understand, like, you see more of us than we see of you, so you think of us as we're like your friend, but to us, you're just a viewer, and it's nothing personal. We're great that you think of us in that way, but you have to understand.
Yeah.
You have to understand, it's a one-sided relationship in the sense that we're entertainers entertaining you.
Yeah.
Like, we love you, but I mean, like, you're still your fan. I mean, I'm being harsh, but I'm trying to be true too. Like, we appreciate your patronage.
I mean, there is, it is very one-sided.
We have conversations with these people, though.
Yeah.
Yes.
There's interactivity. Yes.
There is interactivity.
Interactive media.
Yes.
Mm-hmm. We're still entertainers here.
Intimate and interactive.
You know, like people like D Large has been around for like 5 or 6 years straight, right? Yeah. And like we have gotten to know him little by little. It happens, but like I'm friends with DL, but I'm not going to reschedule a stream or not DL, D Large, but like I'm not going to reschedule a stream because D Large can't make it. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah,
I'm friends with D Large, but we stream when we stream. And that's it.
Strumdog says, I rarely watch live. Nice to comment. I usually watch on YouTube. I'm never entertained, though. Thanks, Strumdog. Thanks. We know you're just joshing us. We love you, man. We love you.
You're never entertained. Ah, figures.
Yeah.
You're a joyless hack. It's okay.
That's right. There you go. What have you done lately?
Oh, that was the end of pickups. All right.
That was the end of pickup. Pickups are done. We're just.
I realized that. I thought we were waiting for someone else.
We're apparently berating our audience now.
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't mean like that. I just like it's one of those things. Like he messages you like, "Hey, can you reschedule?" Like, no.
Yeah.
No. Calm down, guy. It's cool.
Yeah. Yeah. So probably gonna play some more Soma after because I think I am actually genuinely near the end now. So
you are.
Yeah, fighting Cthulhu diving suit guy.
Jesus.
It's. I'm not terribly looking forward to it because it appears to be one of those levels where you're running around frantically trying to explore and find something specific, all the while being chased by something that wants to kill you and can kill you with one hit.
Which means you should drink a cup of coffee right before doing it so you can be more anxious.
I've been drinking coffee all night. So,
yeah.
Yeah, so I barring dying a lot, which I'm sure I will, depending how long that takes, probably going to finish that up and then play something else. I don't know, maybe something. Actually, I got a couple more review titles that came in this week, so might check one or two of them out. Looks like some pretty interesting stuff. So
they're all crap, aren't they?
They're all crap. Every single one of them. That's why they gave them to me for free. Please review my crappy game. It's my whole life. Please be gentle. Please like it. Please. Actually, no. To be honest, a lot of the stuff that I got for reviews has been pretty good. You know, like All the Delicate Duplicates, excellent. Conan Exiles, excellent. Deceit, hell of a lot of fun, but you need a lot of people to play it.
I liked Beholder.
Beholder was really good, yeah. Gunmetal Arcadia, just fucking awesome retro game.
You didn't play enough of?
No, I need to play more of that. Phoning Home, oh my god, what a beautiful game with a great story. Just so good. Walking Dead: A New Frontier, well, it's Telltale Games, need I say more. By the way, Pamela got a patch. I'm wondering if it'll actually run now, because I'm really curious to play that one. It looks beautiful. Yeah, and
speaking of Telltale, they're coming out with the first episode of Guardians of the Galaxy.
It is out now. It is out now. Rosie actually started watching a playthrough of it by Jacksepticeye, and but then she stopped. She said, "They ruined it. It doesn't have Chris Pratt." I'm like, oh, really? She was like, "It barely even looks like him." She was really disappointed, and I'm like, well, you know.
Very disappointed.
He doesn't do the voice of Star-Lord in the cartoon either, so. But yeah, Rosie is very, very adamant that Star-Lord should always be Chris Pratt.
Yes, I think I'm gonna go with that. Yeah.
Yeah. Well,
he is fine.
The best. Yeah.
As long as you choose all the correct answers for him to say, then he's fine. If you choose the boring fucking things that Star-Lord would never say in a million years, then fuck you.
So
die in a fire.
So basically, all the things that I would choose, it's like, oh, I can't say that. It's a little too smarmy.
You can't be conservative with that game, man.
Yeah.
Gotta roleplay that game.
Yeah.
As Star-Lord.
Which I do have to say, I have fully watched Jacksepticeye's playthrough of the first episode.
Yeah.
And he plays it like Star-Lord.
Okay, good.
So.
Well, see, now that's the thing. Like, with characters like that, I will play it more sarcastic and a little bit dickish, because you're supposed to. Like, when I was playing The Wolf Among Us, I mean, I did not pick the most diplomatic options all the time. Like, what? Like, the first episode I did, and then everybody was berating me. It's like, you're not playing it like he would be in the comics. He's more of a jerk. I'm like, okay, fine. I'll play it like more of a jerk then. So then going forward, I did more jerky responses, and, you know, it was fun. I did! Mainly because of your whining. Specifically. You're like, that's not how he would be in the comics! He's got a short temper and he has anger issues. Get it right. I'm like, fine, I'll rip his goddamn arm off. You happy now?
Yeah! Yeah! More of that. More of that. More beating him with his arm.
You know what's funny is in the comic book adaptation of The Wolf Among Us, that's the option they went with, where he actually rips off Randall's arm. Yeah.
I called that shit then.
I was curious about that, so I flipped through it, and it's like, oh,
Someone
what do you know?
I read it for 2 years or something.
Yeah. But, yeah, that's how I got to get back to his reading Fables. Read the first 2 volumes, bought volume 3, haven't sat down and continued yet. Oh, it's fantastic.
I was like
loving
3
it.
volumes into Jack of Fables, like, because you alternate Fables and Jack of Fables. I don't know what. I think that's
at a
like
certain point, yeah, there's like a point
or 9.
where, yeah. All the Jack of Fables ones are currently out of print.
Yeah, they're coming back out a different form of collected. I believe it's 2 volumes
format.
per volume now. I think.
Yeah, they the Fables ones they've kept in print, and they've also got a hardcover edition that has like 2 or 3 per book, something like that. But
yep.
Yeah, well, I guess we should wrap things up for tonight, folks. Those of you sticking around on Twitch, stick around on Twitch. I'll probably be about half an hour. We'll say we'll shoot for 11 p.m. Pacific to begin the twitchiness, and then yeah. Anybody have any last words? Any final thoughts? Anything you want to plug before we go?
When are you finishing those Halloween reviews?
And good night.
I'm going to plug shit. Damn it, son of a bitch.
Okay. Sorry, what was it? Why did you want to plug there?
Check my channel. I'm doing daily vlogs now. There you go.
Oh, you're doing daily? I didn't realize you were doing daily. That's cool.
Yeah, it's called SDV, Skin Flip Daily Vlog.
Awesome.
I'm trying to do daily.
I was
I'm not holding myself to it. I'm probably going to miss a day or 5 because of depression. But
I'm not going to say that live.
Yeah, see, I was also thinking
Remember
of
to
doing...
hit the bell.
I was also thinking of doing something like that because everybody else seems to be having so much fun with it. I wouldn't do daily, though, because I know that I wouldn't be able to keep up with it, so maybe weekly.
Well, it's off my phone. Try to talk on my phone, upload it.
Oh, okay, yeah, so something simple like that. But you know me.
It wasn't that easy. It wasn't that easy. I wouldn't do it.
Yeah,
like that.
You know me. I'm going to at least want to put a title on it. So, or the date overlay or something. I don't know.
Right.
This is the date, and this is the time.
Thank you for being such a fan. You remembered that.
I remember that too.
This is the date, and this is the time. I actually miss being able to do that with the camera. You can't do that with cameras anymore.
You were just playing with the fucking camera. Like, look what the camera can do, guys. It can show you the date and the time.
I know.
Fucking nerd.
When I get back to MSC Retro, you will see a lot more of that. I did
When are you
that
getting back to the...
to MSC Retro soon. I am actually in the process of editing together some more episodes. I'm trying to fill in some continuity gaps, so it's taking a little bit of time.
Blurring out some people's faces.
Well, no, I don't have to blur out people's faces. I just have to. There's certain material I need to remaster and stuff like that. It's just taking a little bit longer. So.
Yeah, well, that's
Putting
the
in
drive.
extra love. Okay.
That what?
Yeah, that one drive that you have to repair still too.
One drive.
Lower stuff, right?
Oh, that there's nothing on there from retro. That's other stuff on there. Yeah, no, all the retro stuff is in analog land. I just have to capture it.
Gotcha.
And I don't have a lot of hard drive space right now, so I have to be picky about what I capture. So, anyway.
That would be great. A cooking night. Yeah.
A cooking night? Cooking night insanity?
Manic Prime said date and time. Is that the start of Cooking Night Insanity? I'm just thinking,
time.
The way Sean was in the kitchen, that would be amazing. Yes.
It's always insanity in the kitchen when I cook.
It would be like an episode of Family Matters. Basically, every week, Urkel comes in and fucks up the Winslow house.
The Wilson Winslow house. Alrighty, have yourselves a great week. For those of you sticking around, we'll see you in about half an hour. For those of you who aren't, we'll see you next week. So until then, thanks for watching, thanks for chatting, and sayonara.
Penis.
Peace.